Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. This is going to be part 2 of the personal readings. I apologize that I lost everybody. I'm going to wait for you guys to hopefully get back in here. I'm so sorry about that. My son was messing around with some cables and ended up knocking out the internet. So sorry about that. So annoying. My son was messing around with the internet. Well, not even the internet, just cords by the internet, and he knocked out the internet. Okay. So, Nature 1111. Who's all in here? So this is my list. Tiffany is the one that sent a donation. So she's going to go first as soon as she gets in here. And then we got Divinely Protected, Black Christ, Dodger, Fabulous T, Jennifer Simpson, Casaval, Shirley Meador, Anklet, and then Kay, Nahia Vlog, Nature 1111, Nature 111, I keep saying that, Nature 1111, Emma Woodsby, Keeping My Faith, and then Tiffany Haddish, but she's going to Hatchet. I say always Haddish. There you are. Hey girl, sorry about that. My son was messing around with the internet, plugging up his Xbox again, because I took it the other day. Oh, sorry, PlayStation. My niece uses the Xbox, he uses PlayStation. So he freaking took out our power while he was doing that. We lost our internet. Okay, let me check that too. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to check right now. And then my other phone. Okay, Mary Plastide. Okay. Grace. Grace, where are you? I saw you. Just put it. Grace. Perfect. I see you. Okay. There. Got it. Details. Okay. Six, seven. Okay. Okay. We have a new lineup for our readings. Get started. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I told him next time he can't start his game until I'm done with my readings. Shut up. Stop making fun of me. Okay. Sorry. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys. What we are doing... Okay. All right. It says there's 5 of you in here, so hopefully the rest of you come. But either way, the people who send donations, it looks like you guys are in here, so good. We're going to get started with you guys. Divinely protected. If you can actually tip on was it Cash App or PayPal, because YouTube, every time you guys send me money on YouTube, I'm not seeing it yet because I haven't, which I don't know why, because I've made enough money for them to be able to send me my money, but you have to be at least at $100 worth of your views and all that, and I'm not there yet, unfortunately. So I don't get that money. So if you want to skip the line, like however you send it, however's convenient for you, I'll take it that way. But for me, it's better if you guys send it through Cash App, because it's no fee for me. If you send it through PayPal, because it's a very small fee, if any. Sometimes there's no fee either. And then YouTube, if that's more convenient for you. But that's my least preferred method of payment right now. Okay. So, and if you guys send a donation, let me know, because my phone's not telling me all the time, like when there's notifications. Cash App, I'm getting them, but the PayPal is connected to my other phone, but I get it through my emails. Anyway, long story. So if you send something, just let me know so that I can look at that. But I'm not also always seeing the comments either, because I get stuck in the reading. So whatever's good for you, but let's keep it moving. So we're going to do Nature 1111, and then we're going to do Tiffany Hatchet. Sorry, I keep doing that. Okay, and then Divinely Protected. So actually, Divinely Protected, you don't even need to send one, because you're after these two that sent those donations. Unless you're like wanting to tip me, which is always cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. And if not, cool either way. Okay, so here's our list right now. It's going to go Nature 1111, Tiffany Hatchet, Divinely Protected, Black Christ, Dodger, Fabulous T, Jennifer Simpson, Casaval, Shirley Midor, Anklet K, Nihia Vlog, Emma Woodsby, Keeping My Faith, Shasta Al DePaz, Declare, Clifton Forest, Lakia Cooley, Zahuli Zabar, Alphonse, Svetlana, Lady Tree, Gita, Milani. I don't know if all of you are here or not, but that's our order. Okay, no worries. Either way, you're third in line, as long as there's no other tips that come in before then. Okay, let's get started with Nature 1111. Do you have any particular questions, or are you wanting to just get a general reading? I'll probably be on here all day. My kids have a baby shower they're going to tomorrow, and it's my day, but it's like with their dad that they're going to do that. So he's going to have to come pick them up. I'm not taking them. That's my day. So I shouldn't have any of the work. And then Sunday starts his week. So tomorrow I'm going to be on here all day today. I'm going to be on here tomorrow as well. I do got to do laundry and cook and clean and all that. But as long as I'm not hungry, I'll be on here. And then I don't have work on Monday because it's a holiday, so I'll be on here then too. All right. How does Liam feel about me, and will he ever move? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get a different deck. And you guys, if you see me using a deck that you like, it calls to you, let me know. I have a lot of decks, and so when I start your guys' reading, I always like kind of look around and see where my energy gets pulled to, and that's the deck I end up using. But like you might see one that, oh, well, I want to use that too, or I wouldn't say instead, because if I'm inspired to use the deck for you, I'm going to use that deck. But if you see something that you want to have messages from, I'll pull that one too. And I literally have like over 50 decks, so it's not realistic for me to show you all of them. But if you ever see me using one and you're like, hey, I want to use that one, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be on here, guys. And then the way I do my list is like, usually when I start a new reading, it's a new list. So make sure you have your notifications up. and you do that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, obviously you guys have already subscribed to be able to leave comments, but don't forget to like, so that way hopefully the algorithm thinks my videos are cool enough to start showing to other people too. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right. I am. I tried to, like, I feel like when I get distracted, I don't get the message all the way. So I try to just only focus on the cards at that time. So sometimes I miss the messages. Okay, but hold on. Yeah, right. A PlayStation is or a council is a council. PlayStation or not. But I got spoiled kids, I'm telling you. My daughter likes the Xbox. My son likes the PlayStation. And that's it. Yeah. I use Zelle too. If you guys want to leave it on Zelle, I have Zelle. You could either search my or search me through my email address, the crystalstarot777 at gmail.com. Or CashApp or PayPal at the links below. I don't know if I have my Zelle in the description box below. I think I do. Thank you. I was trying to go find your comment again to know what your question was, but I appreciate you putting it down there. You're intuitive too. Okay. Love question. How does Liam feel about me? Lady T, you have to wait until it's your turn. Right now I'm doing Nature 1111, and then it's gonna be Tiffany, Hatchet, and then Divinely Protected. And you are on my list, but you're kind of on the bottom of the list. But there's not too many people in here, so I'm sure you're gonna skip quite a bit. So let's get into it. Liam, how is Liam feeling towards nature? How's Liam's feelings? And will there be a solid offer? Liam's feelings. All right, last shuffle. How's Liam feeling? You have the Mother of Wands, the bottom of the deck. So that's the Queen of Wands, fire, Queen of Wands. The first two cards, you have the Five of Cups and the Moon. There's the Five of Cups. The Moon card. You have the Nine of Swords. Then you have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. No, I don't feel like Liam's going to provide you with a solid offer anytime soon. I don't know how long you've been with Liam or how much you trust him, but you need to start focusing on yourself right now. You need to put yourself as a priority. I feel like Liam has other interests that you don't know about. I feel like you try to do everything so that he'll pick you or realize your greatness or see you. But he's not. He's not. And in fact, there's wish fulfillment. Like your emotional satisfaction is in the forward future. It's not by him. Liam is not. The Ten of Pentacles. There is something, I feel like you've invested a lot of time into this connection, but it hasn't gone anywhere yet. But somebody does have an interest in you. But this person is in your future. I don't feel like Liam is where your future is. Yeah, he's not. I feel like it might, like him talking with you might be helping him like feel worthy. Like, I don't know, maybe he hasn't had like the best connections. And there's something about your energy, like you try to please him. You try to make him feel better. I would say coddle. I don't feel like you necessarily coddle him, but there's something about like he feels comfortable in your energy, but there's just not that emotional fulfillment there. It's like he goes to you when he needs confidence boost. He goes to you when he needs to be reminded that he's cute and that somebody has an interest in him. But it's not going anywhere solid. Five of Cups. Eight of Swords. Hold on, let me get the rest of these out. The Moon card. The Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups. By you focusing, okay, maybe it's not that he's not a possible option for you, but you get your wish fulfillment by focusing on yourself, whether that end up being him or not. You're more attractive when you're feeling yourself. You're more attractive when you're not waiting for somebody else, when you're doing what you're inspired to do because this feels good for me. This is where my energy feels best. I'm going to keep doing this. I feel good in this energy. That's where people find you attractive. That's where you start to pull in your destiny. That's where everything like kind of lines up for you. But I feel like there's a sense here of like either he doesn't feel worthy enough or you don't feel worthy enough. But like the connection, it's not, it's like, okay, sometimes like I'm better with analogies sometimes than anything else. So sometimes like we're just going side by side and we're not actually meeting up together to do things together. Also, there's times where our energies are crossing, like we're going this way and somebody like tries to cut us off and then like we're in conflict, we're in opposition. But when we come together and we align together and we do the same things, we like the same things, we respect each other, and we like, even though we're not 100% alike, there's things that we have in common and we can kind of build off that. That's better for a relationship, right? But where you guys are at, it's like this energy of like you guys are there's this separation between you guys. You guys aren't aligning well with each other. And I don't know if you guys ever will. But I also don't know 100% that you guys won't either. But right now, you guys aren't. And I don't see that, like, right now, I feel like you feed his ego more than he has an interest in having a connection with you. Maybe he sees you as a friend. And he knows that you're interested in him. So, like, you feed his ego too. But there's unknown energy. And, like, I feel like if you were to evaluate it, you have the Queen of Swords here. If you were to evaluate the things that you don't know, I feel like you would know more than you think you know. Like, recall his interactions with you. Recall his communications with you. Is it more playful? Is it like friendly? Or is it like an authentic interest? Does he flirt with you? And when he flirts with you, does it lead to anything? If he acts like it's going to lead to anything, has his behavior shown it? There's a lot of analyzing here about unknown energy, which is going to help you to have clarity. This Nine of Swords, feeling unworthy. You got the more cards for this Nine of Swords than any of the other cards out here. So let's look. You have the Two of Earth and the Devil. So that talks about the devil could be like codependencies, old habits that are not healthy for you. Like keep doing the same thing, expecting a different results, knowing that whatever it is that you're doing, that you keep doing, isn't the best for you. It doesn't show you outcomes that you've been wanting to have. And there's a sense here of needing to bring balance to that energy, needing to heal that energy. Like you're not presenting yourself waiting to get picked. You're being yourself in an environment, and the person that's meant for you steps forward. But you're not presenting yourself for somebody's evaluation. At least you're not supposed to. That's not the point of a connection. Like when people authentically find themselves in a relationship, it's because they were authentically being themselves, and somebody noticed something about them that they gravitated towards. It's not because that person put themselves on display, showing the best parts that they thought that person would be interested in, because things die out quickly like that. This relationship is like, I don't know if it's a friendship where you guys are at, and if it ultimately leads into more. So hold on. Now you have the King of Air out here as well, and you had the Queen of Air. So definitely you do have a counterpart. I just don't know if it's Liam or not. So you have the Three of Earth, the Knave of Air, the King of Air. So I feel like as you're evaluating something in regards to this unknown energy, there's a sense about something being presented, and maybe you guys have a conversation. Maybe he starts a conversation with you. Maybe you ask him questions in the future of like, is this, sorry, I can't show that. Is this relationship going to go anywhere? Are we going to create anything from this? What's the potential in this relationship? Where do you see this going? But I feel like he's just about like trying to have fun right now. He's like going with the flow. He's not planning anything. But I feel like maybe you having this conversation causes him to reevaluate something. Like where does he feel? Like what does he want? And are his actions causing you to have false hope? Like there's a sense here of like something being presented for evaluation, and then somebody having to be realistic. Like, did I cause you to think that? Like, even if he's not asking you, he's thinking it. He's wondering it. Like, hold on. Is this actually possible as well? I feel like he would enjoy a relationship with you. Maybe he doesn't feel worthy of being in a connection right now. I don't know if it's you or him. Hold on. I don't know if it's you or him, but somebody has definitely been in a connection in the past that caused them to not see things clearly, to have false expectations or false ideas of how people are supposed to engage or what they will engage. Like, it's kind of a little bit reminding me of Mary the Aries reading that we did a minute ago, where this person had a bad relationship, and then now they're thinking like everybody, like once you commit to a relationship, it starts to go downhill. There's like this idea of false pretenses, false expectations, like an idea that maybe things aren't going to work out the way that I hope they would. Okay, so you need to, like, I feel like you need to look at the things that you don't know and like evaluate how he's spoken to you, how he's treated you, how your interactions have gone. Like, how is he like, do you know how he thinks about relationships? Do you know what he wants in a relationship? And are you willing to like be that? Or would you have to change who you are to be in this relationship? There's like being authentically honest with yourself, and like kind of like uncomfortably honest as well about things that have happened or haven't happened. Like reading between the lines. And I feel like in regards to something being presented, hold on. In regards to something being presented, it's like, I feel like he would want to have a connection with you. He enjoys his times with you. but there's a sense here of like having a conversation, having a deep, authentic conversation, and wondering if something could be balanced in regards to like old habits. I don't know, maybe he does drugs and you're not okay with that. Maybe you do drugs and he's not okay with that. There's something here that's a little bit off. Like we're good for friends, but I don't know how farther it goes into that. Let's keep moving. So you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords, clarifying that. So definitely somebody, whether it's you or him, somebody has had a relationship that somebody was faulty. Somebody cheated on them, somebody stole from them, lied, manipulated, somebody did something unhealthy, very toxic in regards to the relationship. And then you have the Eight of Cups with the Five of Wands. So I don't know if I showed you the cards. So there's the Four of Swords to clarify the Seven of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of healing being brought back. You or whoever was cheated on in the past, the other person makes them feel like this is better. Like I can feel better if I'm with this person. Or I can feel better, or I can recover from my past experiences that were hard and heavy and difficult. I can heal that by engaging with that other person. I don't know if it's you or Liam that had this experience. Maybe both of you guys had it, but one of you see the other person is helping you heal. And then the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups talks about walking away from things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling for us. That's why I feel like it's like a no, or at least not yet. And then the Eight of Fire to clarify the Eight of Cups. There's a sense here of like there's going to be communication in regards to somebody walking away from something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling for them. Somebody's going to say something. I don't know if this is a text, like, because it's not the swords, right? Swords are communication. It's thought energy. This Eight of Wands, it's like it's fast movement, fast moving communication. But it could be a text. It could be written as well, which is the text. Or it could be like a card or a letter or something. I don't know. I feel like we're getting a lot of apprehension. I feel like this connection is not ready to move forward. But it's not necessarily not at all. Hold on. So maybe it's your energy. Hold on. Okay. So what I'm going to say for you, natural 1111, I feel like there's like, hold on. Maybe that's him. Maybe his energy is what I'm reading into right here. Have you been hurt in a relationship before where you've been lied and cheated on? Okay. Have you been in a relationship that you got like was traumatic for you and you felt like I'm not going to recover from this? Okay. So the hurt could be the same thing. Like there's a sense here. Hold on, let me make these cards more visible for myself. There's a sense here like somebody thinks it could work. And I don't know if he's actually physically told you this, but one person thinks it could work. The other person thinks, then I just need to move away from this. Like somebody, this is up here. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Somebody, but now I'm starting to think it's more you than him. So somebody had a disappointment in regards to their emotional offers, their emotional investments. And now it's thinking like it's not possible. Like somebody's not seeing relationships accurately or clearly. Like everybody is the same. Everybody is not the same. But there's a sense here of some sort of disappointment in regards to love in the past has caused somebody to kind of like see things unrealistically. Like everybody cheats or everybody ultimately breaks up, everybody something, but that's not true. So because of somebody's hurt and their trauma that they've experienced, they have their guards up and they're not seeing things authentically. Hey, Wiki. Yes, give me a second. I don't know if this is you or him or both of you guys, but there's a lot of unknown factors here. Or somebody might be fearing that there's unknown factors. And the best thing that you guys can do, whether it's you and or him, is to authentically be honest with yourself. Be sincere of like, this is what I've experienced right now. Forget the past. Don't worry about the future. Right now, how am I feeling right now? And what am I experiencing from this person? There's a sense here of like somebody's like providing them, how do you say? Somebody's stressing about something, but they're not being authentic in their approach. Trying to minimize it, trying to act like, oh, it's not that big. But really, they're really sad. They're disappointed. They're waiting for something. I feel like somebody is trying to have like balance in regards to this negative energy. And I feel like this is you. Since you said what you said, I feel like this is you instead of him. I feel like there's things that were toxic in your environment, in your energy in the past that you're trying to balance out. Maybe that's why you're have your guards up towards relationships right now, or you're not seeing things clearly because of a disappointment that you've experienced. But there's a sense here like somebody wants to work in the connection. The 3 of Pentacles and the Knave of Air. It's like somebody like has either shared this idea or they think that the idea is known. Like I don't even have to say it. They know what I want. But you should always have to say it. That's why you have the King of Air here. I feel like you guys just need to have a conversation. But the thing that kind of throws me off is this 7 of Swords, but also at the same time, it's the 4 of Swords too. So that energy is healing. So you might be healing your energy of thinking that a relationship isn't healthy or it's not possible. Somebody definitely, they're trying to have self-preservation. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get manipulated. They don't want to have a bad experience. Hold on. Goodness. Somebody is trying to heal, like being resistant, maybe even being resentful in regards to connections or communication even. But then you have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Fire. 8 of Cups talks about walking away from lack of emotional fulfillment. Like I didn't think that I was going to get what I wanted here. It doesn't feel like there's reciprocity. So I'm going to move from here. I'm going to move out of this energy. But then you have the 8 of Wands clarifying that's communication. Okay, this is my best advice. We're going to keep pulling more cards. Bottom of the deck right here is the 9 of Pentacles. When I picked this up, I haven't even shuffled it yet. But there's something about independence energy. Somebody is scared to like give up their independence. I don't know if you have a lot of masculine energy in your chart. And feminine can have a lot of masculine. I am a female and I have a lot of masculine energy in my chart. So I don't know if that's similar for you. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I don't know if we might use these, but let's pull these cards. Liam's energy. What's Liam's energy? Liam's energy. Last shuffle. Sorry, one more. Thank you, Spirit. What's Liam's energy? New love. Love yourself first. Bottom of the deck, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that faith right here really caught my attention, because whoever this is, like, one person is like fully transparent, like, hey, I'm interested. And the other person has their guards up and they're not. So I feel like if you're the person, and I kept reading, yes, I feel like you should give it a chance with Liam. At first, the way I was reading it, it's like very negative, a lot of negative energy. You have the Eight of Swords, talks about not seeing things accurately, being trapped in your thoughts, being trapped in your mind. To clarify, the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, I'm not happy and emotionally. I'm not getting what I thought I would receive. There's lack of reciprocity here, right? And the ending, you had the Eight of Cups. So I'm not getting what I need, and ultimately I'm walking away because there's lack of emotional fulfillment. But now, because I have my own shit, I always think that like the girls are in it more than the boys are. But obviously that's not true. I feel like he's trying to show you he's in it, and maybe this is him not feeling a reciprocity. Like you're not engaging with him the way he thought you would. And there's some unknown energy about somebody like acknowledging a truth or like evaluating something. This could be you too right now. This could be you in this particular moment getting this reading. Like you don't know. We don't know what we don't know. So you don't know, but you're going to start to evaluate things. You're going to like dissect things. The Nine of Swords. Stuck in your thoughts, stressing about it. I feel like that goes back to him. It's him, you, him. And then you and him. So he's wanting something that like show me you have an interest. I don't know if you've showed him any interest at all, or like you're waiting for him to do something, but you're kind of like if I feel like you're the energy that's like waiting for something, and he's the energy of like pick me, pick me, pick me. Oh, you're really not interested? Okay, I'll figure it out and I'll go somewhere else. There's like that kind of energy here. Like, don't rush yourself into anything. Like, if you're still waiting for more evaluation, do that. Do what you're inspired for. But understand, like, there needs to be a conversation had. And if he's not feeling reciprocity, he's going to leave. If he doesn't feel like you're in it like he is, he's going to leave. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like this is his energy towards you. When we were pulling our cards, we were asking about his energy. I feel like he definitely has an interest in you. There might have been a new person that kind of is talking to him, but he feels an attraction towards you. I feel like if there is a new person that's talking to him, he's not interested. He's trying to see where things could go with you. But there's a sense here of like having to have confidence, having to like make a plan forward if things don't work out. But I have to love myself. Like, I know I'm a prize. So if this person doesn't pick me, I have enough integrity within myself to move forward. I feel like he's interested in moving this connection along. If you like, I think we're gonna ask Spirit's advice, but let's get some more details. Then we're gonna ask Spirit's advice. But overall, when I'm reading, I feel like you're making a sense of and nobody can make it. Like, the lack of your response is making insecurity within him. And it's starting to be like, well, should I invest my energy here, or should I do this or not? And I think you said you guys work together. If you guys are working together, maybe there's like this sense of like, I can't let my guards down. I don't want to have that emotional element at work. So maybe it's that kind of thing too. Maybe for both of you. Okay. What else do you have for this? Hold on. What do you have for this connection? What else for this connection? The first card out was the Four of Swords. I can't show this card to you. And then you have the Emperor, but it came out kind of sideways. And then you have the Hangman. Okay. If in bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. He definitely wants to have a connection here. But there's a sense of like not sure if it's reciprocity. Like, is it more than just flirting? Are they interested like I am? And if I move forward in this, like, is it going to end badly? And then I have to work with my coworker that I had a bad ending in a relationship with. But the Four of Swords, there's healing. I feel like he's had his own experiences that has caused him to kind of need to heal something, obviously with the Four of Swords. But with this Emperor in the reverse, I don't feel like he's confident. And it's more in the reverse than it's in the upright. But it's sideways, but it's more in the reverse. I feel like he's not confident enough to take this approach towards you. So if you're needing him to take an approach, he might not. And then the Hangman is in upright. So somebody's seeing things from a different perspective. Somebody's starting to see things differently. I don't know if he started flirting with you and you just haven't responded. And so now it's like, okay, well, maybe she's really not interested like I thought. He does want to work on things. Like, you see how this guy, he's trying to offer her a flower and she's not even looking at all. So maybe he feels like you're just like, you're too good for him, or you feel too good for him, or you're not interested in him. There's a feeling here of like, I feel like he knows what it is to be hurt and be rejected. And he's not wanting to do that again. I feel like he's healed that energy, or is working on healing it. But he's not confident enough to step towards you. He's not confident enough to like, hey, do you want to go on a date with me? He plays around and sees where things go. Like, are you really interested in it? Or is it temporary? Is this something that could grow? He might have thought at first you were interested in him, but now, like, whatever it was, at the beginning he thought you were interested, now he thinks you're not. Or like he thought you weren't, and then now maybe you're possibly starting to be interested. Like, whatever his first impression was, he's seeing things different. He's not seeing things the same way. Right? If things were easy, everything would be amazing. But there's a conversation. You need to ask questions. You have the King of Swords here. King of Air, King of Swords. There's like needing to ask the questions, or like asking him, would you ever date your coworker? Like, ask him a question and get his mindset on it. And based upon his communication with you, is going to help you know how things are going to move forward or not, or if it's a waste of your time or not. Spirit's advice for nature 11:11. Spirit's advice for nature 11:11. Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice. Last shuffle. Spirit's advice for nature 11:11. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. I feel like you're used to being alone, right? Take it or leave it. I don't have to be in a connection. I'm good on my own. You have the Knight of Wands and the Fool both sideways. So I feel like Spirit's telling you, like, you need to figure out where your passion is. You need to figure out if you want this forward movement or not. Because you're good on your own. You've learned how to be successful on your own. You've learned how to maintain your own energy on your own. Like, you don't need anybody to talk to. You don't need anybody to do things with. Like, you're good either way. So Spirit saying, figure out what you want. What are you passionate about? What are you excited about? Do you want a new opportunity or not? Would you be interested or not? Then the Strength card in the reverse, but you're not confident about making this decision. You have the 9 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you're going to have the opportunity to have your wish fulfillment. Spirit's telling you that there's wish fulfillment coming in for you. You're, like you said, you're going to be happy either way, or you're okay either way. But whatever this wish fulfillment is, like, you're being defensive about it. I feel like Spirit's telling you, like, you might see him as a possibility, but because it doesn't fit 100% right with you, to hold out. There's more opportunities around there's more fish in the sea. There's more offers in the future. There's more. Like, this doesn't have to be your once and for all, and that's it. This is not the only offer that you're going to receive. This is not the only person that's going to flirt with you. I feel like, I don't know why you're okay. So this is Spirit's advice: not to be too arrogant, not to be too cocky. I was like, I don't know why this card is in the reverse, but it's Spirit's advice. This is Spirit's advice. Don't be too arrogant. And also, like, don't minimize his confidence either. Just decide what you want and communicate that. Because whatever, like, so you can read this a couple of different ways. Like, somebody sees themselves as your wish fulfillment, but you need to be defensive about that because there's more opportunities in the sea. Otherwise, there's more opportunities in the sea that you're defending yourself against, so you can have your wish fulfillment. Take that as that resonates. Okay, Milana, you're going to have to wait your turn, love. I got several people ahead of you, but it doesn't look like they all made it back in here. So you're probably going to go quick. You're going to receive your turn a lot sooner than think. Milana, let me make sure you're on the list, though. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't see you on the list, so I'm going to put you on the list. Do you have any other questions, Nature 1111? Man, I want to go get me one. I'm going to get me one before the night is over. I swear to God. My mouth is watering. Yeah, I want one of them. It's going to become your new addiction, Dodger. Aw. So that's what, like, $7.38 is what it's supposed to be over here. So you guys pay like 50 cents more. $7.83. I can't think right now. I'm not trying to do math. But I want to know. What is that? Where's my calculator? Man. My calculator. Okay. Okay, so 83 minus 37. 46 cents. It's not too big of a difference, but still, it should be the same price. That sucks. 43 cents difference. That equals a 7. It's a blessing. That sucks. If I ever make it to New York, I'm going to know I need to pay $7.83 instead of $7.30. What? $7.38. Yeah, $7.38. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try your drink today. Hold on, I'm going to text myself. Text my tarot. Hold on, I got to respond to my ex. The baby shower, period. Okay. Pink, green, what The fuck? Sorry. Pink drink with matcha foam. Matcha cold foam. Okay. I'm going to try it today. And I'm going to get my drink too. Yeah, and if you want more coffee, just tell me to add an extra shot. Right? You tried mine, now I'm trying yours. Light ice. Thank you. I'm going to tell him to add extra foam too. I love foam. Light ice. I'll let you know what I think. I like the matcha. What is it? The matcha, the iced matcha. I think it was a latte. I don't remember, but with the extra vanilla in there. Somebody had introduced that to me several years ago, and it's good. It tastes healthy, but I like my sugar. I got addicted. Okay, let's see. Okay, I appreciate you, Nature 1111. Nature 1111. Sorry, I can't talk today. Okay, I'm gonna put this away, and then Tiffany Hatchet, are you here? You're next up, love. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it. It's like Christmas too. The green and the red. Well, pink. No. I'll let you know for sure. I'm excited. After I get off of here, I think I'm gonna make a Starbucks run. Tiffany, are you here? Please say yes. Tiffany. Tiffany Hatchet. Tiffany. Paging Tiffany. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this away and then see. Hopefully Tiffany's here. Otherwise, I'll get into another reading until she gets in here. She was in here a minute ago. I don't know where she went. Oh, good. Yay. All right, I'm going to put this away and then I'll get into your reading. Let me know if you have a particular question or if you want a general reading. Almost done. Come on. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. I want to know about workplace drama, new business venture, and potential partnership. I see you now, girl. Okay. We're gonna read some oracle first, I guess, for you, and then take it as it resonates. Okay, thank you. My spirit's like, hey, you forgot a couple cards in this deck. We're gonna look at them because they're here. It's the Devil and the Justice card. I feel like there's some sort of toxic energy in regards to something that was supposed to be fair, or something that you're doing for your fairness. Somebody's kind of seeing it in a negative way. Somebody trying to like cause you drama or something, put shade on your name. Somebody's trying to say that something's worse than it actually is, but the truth will prevail. First and foremost, know that out of that message, the truth will prevail. What is honest will come to light. That's crazy. All right. Maybe that was the message. Okay. Tiffany Hatchet. Tiffany Hatchet. Okay. Tiffany Hatchet. Tiffany Hatchet. Tiffany Hatchet. Okay. And what do you have for Tiffany Hatchet? Okay. Affirmations for healing the heart. I feel like something was disappointing for you. And or like, I don't know if this is work, love, life, whatever this is. Something was disappointing for you. Spirit's reminding you to don't get discouraged, don't get distracted from whatever that was. Instead, remind yourself that things are always working out for your greatest good. If there's some sort of loss here, it like we never lose things that are intended for us. Like something's always going to be there to benefit you or help you or improve you. Whatever this was that you need healing on, that you're emotionally disappointed in, there is love and support around you. And then meditation for peace and serenity. And I'm kind of with this, I'm being reminded of that message that came out a minute ago. Like if somebody's lying, the truth is going to prevail. If somebody is trying to set something up, the truth is always going to prevail. The truth always comes to light. What's done in the darkness will come to light, always. It just might take a while at times. And then change and progress. So for you, there might be like some sort of change necessary, the way that you do things, who you do things with. And that's where you're going to notice the best progress, the most fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, meditation to dig deep. There's something you need to know or something that you're going to be learning. Somebody might be trying to like dig dirt on you or something, but the truth will always prevail. Learn from life. I feel like you've had experience already where people were kind of shady because they didn't get what they needed, or they were jealous, or they felt a certain type of way. Don't allow yourself to get distracted. You have support when you need it. Meditation for peace and serenity. I feel like there's something going on around you. It's very hard for you to deal with. It's kind of traumatic at times, but there's a sense here of it's just a distraction. Don't continue to be your genuine self. Don't allow people to kind of dictate how you're going to respond to things. Don't let people push your buttons to the point that they really piss you off and cause you to act out. Because maybe the whole time they're like, oh, she's crazy, she's mean, she's hard to deal with. But just be yourself. Be genuine. Do what you're inspired for. I feel like whatever you're experiencing right now, there might be something better for you in the future, or a different place, different environment, different surroundings. Hold on. Why do I keep yawning? I'm not even tired. I heard when you keep yawning, it's because your brain needs more oxygen. Maybe I'm talking too much. The High Priestess. You know something. Maybe you know somebody's secret and they're feeling jeopardized, or like they have an issue with that. Maybe somebody wants to know your secret, but Spirit's advising you don't talk, don't communicate, don't tell everybody everything. Keep doing yourself, being yourself, authentically, unapologetically. Be yourself, because you're a blessing. There's some sort of forward movement for you because you've learned a lesson. Last shuffle. Tiffany. All right, let's start with affirmations for healing the heart. We're going to look at it, but we're not keeping it because it didn't come out. You have the 7 of Cups. You have a lot more support than you think. Affirmations for healing the heart. Affirmations for healing the heart. You have a lot more support, more love than you think. Like more people on your side than what you think. Affirmations for healing the heart. The Wheel of Fortune. There is abundance coming in for you. Maybe that's why somebody's jealous. Maybe they see you being more prosperous than what they are or what they could be. But whoever this is, like, you don't need to worry about them. You have more support than you think. Okay. Is Reese a good support system for Tiffany? You have the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Yes. Reese is a good support system for you. Do not let this person go. Whatever insight that they give you, do not let them go. I feel like they are very, they're fun, they're energetic, they have a lot of good ideas. Don't let them go. But also at the same time, like when they give you advice, you use it to your discernment. Some of the advice you want to take, some of it you don't. They're sharing with you. But yes, they are a good supportive system for you. We're going to keep that over here. Reese is good for your energy. And let's see the bottom of the deck to confirm. Yeah, the Hierophant. I feel like Reese has a lot of experience, life experience that they can help you with. When they tell you things, it's to help you. It's to better you. It's to show you what they've already learned, so you don't have to repeat the same mistakes that they did. There's still more for them to teach you too. There's still more enlightenment that they can share with you. I feel like your energy feels good around them, but it's like that doubt, like, because you have a lot of opposition. You have people who are jealous about you. You feel like you have to hide certain things so you can be successful. And I feel like, yes, kind of to an extent do that with Reese as well. But Reese does have your best intentions at heart. Reese trying to share advice for you to kind of expand the doors or kind of help protect you in a way. Don't let go of this. Whatever this is with Reese, don't let it go. Hold on to it, but at the same time, don't keep it so like it's not the end all be all. Like if Reese says something and you're like, I'm not really sure about that, evaluate it with your intuition. Trust your instincts and use your own discernment. But I feel like this person definitely has good things intended and healthy intentions for you. Okay, meditation. Queen of Pentacles for this meditation for peace and serenity. Okay, so continue to invest in yourself, the things that you're inspired for. to continue to invest that energy and support in that. You might need to invest in yourself to develop your business further. But there's a sense here of like just going with the flow. Don't trust anything, or sorry, trust spirit, but don't force anything. Like if you're inspired to do something, do that, but don't force anything along. Like that dog is just paddling, or not even paddling, he's just chilling on the boat. And then you got the guy down here having meditation with himself. So, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles to clarify that. Like whatever is intended for your stability, it's for the most part, it's going to come natural. And you're going to have to put work into it, but you're not going to have to force it. You're not going to have to exhaust yourself for this. You already did that. Now it's time for you to like enjoy where you're at. There's a lesson for you to learn though. Change and progress. Change and progress. Yeah, your wish fulfillment. There's some sort of change, but I feel like you've already received this epiphany. Like whatever this change and progress is for you, it is going to lead you to wish fulfillment and or healing something. I feel like you're gaining more confidence, gaining momentum. I feel like Reese might have gave you a lot of good advice, and it's like you're picking and choosing which of that you're going to take with you. Maybe you're changing your business or business plan, or how you're investing, or how you're receiving investments. There might be nervousness of like, should I do this or not? But trust yourself. Go with the flow. Be excited about this forward movement. Be optimistic. If it feels good, continue to see that through. If it doesn't feel good, if it feels wobbly, pump the brakes a little bit. But be confident that you're heading into your wish fulfillment. Learn from life. Learn from life. Learn from life. You have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, learn from life, right? This is something like ideas that you've had since childhood, or maybe you've known Reese since childhood, or around that, something to do with your childhood. There's something here about like an idea, like being confident in yourself because of the experiences that you've had, because of the what is it called? You've been inspired and motivated since childhood. Like you knew you were going to be successful since childhood or around childhood. There's like something about your childhood that you've learned from life. You've learned from life since childhood. Maybe this is your confidence. Like you've learned to have confidence in yourself because since childhood, you had this feeling and it always works out that way. Like if it's a negative feeling, you've learned to like leave it alone, don't touch it, and it's worked out for you. And likewise, if it feels good and you move towards it, it's worked out for you. Whatever this feeling is since childhood, you know how to manage the energy. It's been consistent. Other advice, spirit's advice. You have the Page of Cups came out sideways. Why is the Page of Cups sideways? What's the message? Okay, and then you have the 7 of Swords in the reverse and the Emperor upright. So, bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're pursuing something for your stability, for great gains. There's definitely progress here, and I feel like there's times where you're not confident about it. That's how come you have the Page of Cups sideways. Like I'm inspired for it, but I'm not 100% confident in it. But it's not gonna defeat you. It's not gonna overpower you. It's not gonna lie and manipulate to you. Instead, it's gonna help you to make a decision and commit to that decision. Decide something and stick with it. Follow your intuition. Trust your instincts. Use your discernment, but trust your instincts. Be authentic. And there could be also a sense here of like not like, I don't know if it's Reese or somebody else. It's like you don't want them to see everything in full detail. You don't want them to know everything. You don't want to reveal everything. And use your discernment. Like if that's a strong energy within you, continue to move forward in that energy. Don't reveal everything. But there's also a sense here of like taking off the obligations for a minute and having some fun time. Like enjoying yourself, being in the moment instead of focusing on, okay, what do I have to do next? I have to do something. I constantly have to do something. Make some time for yourself, because you're not going to be losing anything by giving yourself a couple hours to be in your own energy. Relax for a little bit. You're not going to lose anything by relaxing. Like, obviously, like, don't just get yourself out of the race. But if you when we get to that point of too much tension, too much stress, like can't think clearly, break away from that and play. Have playtime. Do something that's fun. And then when you get done playing, go back to the drawing board of what you're trying to do, and everything's going to fit and align the way that it's supposed to, the way that it's meant to. And it's going to be an easy transition for you. Yeah. So keep doing that. Like 1,000%. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Like, you've learned that. You've learned that, like, oh, when I didn't, it didn't work out. But when I did, like, I got rewards. I got things, like, it worked out exactly how my intuition said it was gonna. And there's a sense here of have some playtime. You're not gonna lose anything by playing. In fact, you're gonna gain more inspiration, more momentum. There might be a decision that you're needing to make. What's this decision? Okay, hold on. What's this decision Tiffany's needing to make? Last shuffle. Man. Shit, I lost that one. But you have the Knight of Pentacles again, and you have the Knight of Pentacles right here. Whatever this is, I lost the other piece of it. Sorry. Whatever this is, there's a sense that it's going to impact your stability. So maybe you're needing to make a decision about an investment, or who to invest with, if you're going to do business with somebody or not, or where you should move, where you should invest it. It's going to impact your finances or your stability, like tangible things for you. Then do that. Like, your intuition is on point, so follow it. Okay. What decision is this for Tiffany? What decision is Tiffany needing to make? You have the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Underneath the King of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this decision is going to impact your stability, your foundation, your, like, obligations that you have right now. But it's for the long term. And it also impacts your, if you're going to work with somebody or not, if you're going to do something with somebody or not. Be careful not to let other people overpower you. Be careful that you're not giving away the keys to your kingdom, the keys to your success. Continue to focus on your stability. There might be a decision if you're going to go into business with somebody, if you're going to marry somebody. I don't feel like it's married. But it's like somebody getting control over what you've been taking care of on your own for a while. Spirit saying, like, it's important for you to go with what feels more stable for you. Trust your intuition and use your discernment. Somebody is trying to, like, okay, let's say it's this person over here, Reese, with the good advice. Don't give your business away to them. Don't fully take advantage of their insight in every business decision you're making. There's something here about somebody's trying to overpower you, whether you know it or not. Somebody's trying to overpower you in regards to your stability, something that you've been taking care of on your own for a long time. Maybe this is like a parent. You've been taking care of your parent for a long time. You've been taking care of their home or something. Or maybe somebody's like, oh, let me take care of that so you can focus on other things. If you're okay with it on a temporary basis, be willing to do that. But make sure that you set up contracts and everything in place to protect your legal rights so that somebody doesn't just come in and overtake everything that you've been working for. Like, you see how they're like, that's a grown-ass man and a little girl in regards to the stability. So this could be like you've been taking care of it for a long time now on your own, and you're doing fine with it. And now somebody who's maybe older and wiser thinks that they're going to come in regards to the stability or something that you've created for your stability, and they think they're going to run shit now. Or this could be like somebody like, let me take care of this while you go focus on something else. So take that as that resonates. Yay! The Mystic Tarot, absolutely. Give me just one moment. I'm going to finish this reading, and then I'm going to go through the comments and see who needs to get added. But definitely I'm going to add you on. Yes. What does Tiffany need to know about work? What does Tiffany need to know about work? What does Tiffany... Okay, Spirit wants to, like, first, what's Spirit's advice for work? And then we're going to get the details about work. What's Spirit's advice for Tiffany at work? Thank you, Spirit. Tiffany's advice for work. Last shuffle. Tiffany's advice at work. One more. Tiffany's advice at work. Tiffany's advice at work. There's 2 of Wands, so definitely making a decision. The 8 of Swords, not seeing things clearly. So there's a decision for you to make at work, but you're not seeing things clearly. You need to heal something or work on healing something. I don't know if you piss somebody off, but let them know you're sorry. There's a decision for you to make at work, but you're not seeing things clearly, and something needs to be healed. Have this forward movement towards the things that you're passionate and excited about, the things that call to your soul. There is changes coming in regards to work, and it's important for you to trust your intuition and use your discernment. Then you have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, but it's in the upright. Definitely be confident in yourself, because you have more than the ability that you need to handle this change or like maintain some sort of change. That you might need to learn something else or commit to something at work. Bottom of the deck, you have the Death card. There might be something ending at work, or for you to allow something to end. And I was just being reminded, I don't know, this is weird, but I was being reminded of, like, if you go to a car dealership, like, the power to say no is basically like your strongest power. Being able to tell somebody, no, I don't need it, or I can do without it, or whatever that is for you. Thank you, Mystic Tarot. See, like, when you guys send those, I've seen those several times, and not once have I got them from YouTube. I don't know what that means. Okay. What is Tiffany's advice for at work? What are the details for Tiffany at work? What's going on at work for Tiffany? What's going on at work for Tiffany? We're going to look at this. You have the Ace of Wands. There's something you're passionate about, or somebody's passionate. Somebody might be attracted to you. Maybe somebody's jealous because somebody's attracted to you. What's Tiffany's situation at work? What's going on with Tiffany at work? What energies are surrounding Tiffany at work? What energies? Okay, last shuffle. What energies are surrounding Tiffany at work? What's going on? There might be something that you're trying to push against, or like you're trying to do something, but somebody's like pushing against you, like this is not going to happen. I'm not going to let this happen. All right, you have the Wheel of Fortune, change. There might be abundance coming in. You have the Two of Swords and the Chariot. So there's going to be some sort of forward movement or some sort of movement to put you in a place that aligns better with you. And you're going to make more money there. The Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Evaluate these opportunities. I feel like you're being presented with these offers and opportunities, and I felt like you're not sure about how to proceed. You're not seeing clearly how this opportunity will benefit you. The Four of Cups. I feel like you've gotten used to something, or you've gotten it, like you wished for something, you expected something, and then it had like some sort of forward movement, but there might be an ending coming to that. Things need to be done differently, and you might be a little bit resistant towards that. But where you're going, where you're headed towards, there's more abundance. It's a new cycle for you, but you're not wanting to move forward. You're not wanting to like restart or like re-strategize. Like you had, like in your mind, this was like wherever you landed or ended up, it's like that was the only thing that was supposed to exist. But now you're having to go back and reevaluate things and realize that this opportunity was just like a stepping stone. It wasn't the final thing. Thank you, Mystic Tarot. You're amazing. I appreciate you. That's awesome. I feel like Tiffany, you might be getting yourself used to like, okay, I'm going to just stay here. This is what I'm used to. This is what I know. But there's emotional disappointment here. It's like something's not good enough. You might not feel like you're good enough. You might feel like something isn't going to end well. Follow your intuition. Trust your discernment. Like there's an evaluation here of like I have to be honest with myself. This was just the first step in the journey. I feel like somebody's jealous of you and it's creating obstacles for you. So go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. Things are much better for you than what you had planned or what you're expecting. It's like nobody wants to start all over, but sometimes starting all over allows you to get your foot into a door that wouldn't have been opened elsewise. Or getting your foot in the door somewhere else and starting all over allows you to like scale up that ladder. Whereas where you are at right now or before, there wasn't much room for growth and development. Right? I love it too. I love that picture. I love seeing that picture. Like very confident. The boss lady. There's this energy here. There's this new cycle. Like you thought that where you're at was going to be it, but it was just a stepping stone for you. What else for work? What else? All of them fell in the reverse and they fell backwards. So Page of Cups. Somebody's not happy with you being happy. Somebody's not going to apologize about something. The Three of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you've healed. There's a hurt, right? There's a hurt that you're experiencing at work, but you're not carrying it with you. It's like, oh, I'm disappointed about that, but I'm not going to focus my energy there. I'm not going to let it like get the best of me, or I'm not going to let it take over my energy. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. You're losing your passion. You're losing your excitement. You're losing your inspiration and your motivation. The Hermit in the reverse. You might feel like you've learned all that you can learn about a situation or at work. I feel like your energy is telling you that there's like, you know how when you wet a towel and you wring it out and you wring it out, you got all the water out, like nothing else is coming out of that. It's like that kind of energy. Like you keep wringing out a towel, but you already got all the use out of it. You've already got all the wetness out of it. You've gotten everything out of it that you are needing to get out of it, but you don't want to move forward. Like, you don't want to set the towel down and go get a dry one, because I like that towel. That's what I've been used to. The 9 of Cups in the reverse. Yes, allow yourself to let go of whatever this is, because there's wish fulfillment coming in for you. There's more money, there's more abundance, there's more stability, there's more security in whatever you're moving forward towards. I feel like you've committed, mentally, emotionally committed to step 1, but you still have a whole staircase to go up to. Boss lady. What the hell on what? There's more for you. I don't know this work crap. I don't know, people are traumatic for you, being jerks. But either way, this is just one stepping stone. This place of business, this group, it's just step 1. There's a lot more for you to go through. What else is this? What's work? What is going on with work? The Queen of Cups. You need to follow your intuition. Trust your intuition. Let's see if there's another message in here. What's going on with work for Tiffany? What's going on with work for Tiffany? What's going on with work for Tiffany? 6 of Swords. Yeah, you need to leave something, person, place, or thing, or maybe the business altogether behind, because it's causing too much animosity, too much resentment. There's like unhealthy. The best, what is it? The best revenge is success. I heard that. The best revenge is success. The best something is success. Like where you're at right now, and like there's a cap on the progression. There's a cap on how far you can really go. Yeah, there's definitely jealousy at work. I feel like you're a lot smarter than a lot of people who have higher positions over you. And it's like, well, our worker down here is a lot smarter than the people up here. So why isn't that person up here instead of these people? So these people are like, how do we get her out? We need to get her to go. We need to get her confused. We need to get her off of her game. Okay, let's see each of their energy. Trailene's energy. The 5 of Cups sideways. So Traylene doesn't feel worthy, but she doesn't want they don't want anybody to know, right? It's like, I feel this, but I'm like, they won't even acknowledge it within themselves. Like, okay, have you ever seen somebody and like, how do you say? Like somebody, oh, I really like her hair, but I'm not going to tell her that my hair is good enough. My hair is great. It's like that kind of energy. Like, compliment her hair. If she's got good hair, tell her she's got good hair. There's a sense here of like somebody's not feeling worthy when they compare themselves to you, but they won't acknowledge it within themselves or anybody else in the environment. They don't feel good enough. And then let's see. Reese. I feel like you've known Reese a while. I feel like Reese does try to give you authentic advice. King of Cups. Yeah, he cares about you and he's trying to give you good advice. But the combination of these two is not healthy. They feed into each other. I feel like Reese genuinely cares about your forward movement. The Sun card in the reverse. Yeah, neither of them, like, okay, Reese is like, yeah, I'm going to give you good advice so you can go elsewhere. Neither of them want you to be happy. Neither of them want you to have clarity. Neither of them want you to have this forward movement. But Reese is a lot better, a lot more genuine than the other person is. I feel like when they get together, you're definitely gossiped about, but Reese tries not to feed into it. Reese isn't as jealous of you as the other person. I feel like you're smarter than both of them. I feel like you have the ability to do both of their jobs. And they won't acknowledge it. They don't want you to. Obviously, they want to stay in their job. Yeah, I was getting he's a guy. But he's more Reese is more like fair, more honest, more genuine. I feel like you might have known Reese longer than you've known the other person. What is it? Traylene. She's a jealous catty girl. Reese, like, definitely, I was getting he's a masculine energy, but he'd also, and maybe that's why he doesn't like bicker like she does. The combination of them is very toxic. What's Reese's energy? I feel like he's more helpful than anything. He tried, well, 9 of Wands, he's defensive about you too. But then when we asked about his advice, he has the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like when he gives you advice, it comes from a good place. But I feel like they definitely gossip about you. Both of them are defensive about your energy. Neither of them wants you to be happy. But there's something about Reese's advice that there's some weight in it. Not all of it. That's why it's important for you to use your discernment. But Reese does try to give good advice. But at the same time, you see how he's sitting on that chest right there? Like, there's only so much he reveals. And there's only so much you should reveal too. If it was me, Spirit's telling you anyways that this is just the first step out of the staircase, the ladder. There's more for you to experience this person, and be confident. Be confident in yourself. Don't allow them to distract you. Don't allow them to tell you something's not possible or you're crazy or whatever. Like, I feel like both of these people are jealous of you. You could do their job than they can, better than they can do. And they don't want that to become their experience. They don't want to be like, oh, well, Tiffany is successful and we're not. Tiffany can do this job way better. So we're going to go ahead and put a damper on her. They don't want you to have forward movement. They don't want you to move up. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's crappy. What about this situation at work? Tiffany. Be playful. Be a child. Be loyal to yourself. There's something you already know. You know they gossip about you. And save. Start saving. If you're not already, start saving. Start making a plan for yourself that's better than what you've been experiencing. You have the little child over here with her rainbow, like trying to focus on where do I want to go after this? What's possible for me? What should I do next? What does all this mean? But that's just a distraction. Like, you know what you need to do. You need to take flight on it. Other people are just sitting there being lazy, trying to milk the clock, trying to get away with the bare minimum. You need to commit to yourself, be loyal and faithful to yourself, and also start saving. Start like scavenger hunting, I guess. But like, start saving. Start being more resourceful. There's a better job out there for you. Okay. Just like they're trying to prevent you from moving up the ladder at your current place of business, know that there's something better for you. You don't need their approval. You just need to like take your skills elsewhere. That way you can grow your your resume. Every job that you get, the intention is to build on your resume, to become more knowledgeable, more powerful, like learn things, develop your skills. And I feel like they're not going to give you the opportunity to move forward. They're not going to give you the opportunity to excel because you've already passed them right now. Like mentally, emotionally, maybe even financially, I don't know. But there's a sense here like you've already surpassed them. So they're not going to give you that opportunity to continue to surpass them and possibly take their jobs. They don't want you to learn anymore. They don't want you to do anymore. I don't know if Reese told you about, look for, like, you'd probably do good in this job or at that company or whatever that is for you. There's something better intended for you. Be committed to your, whatever you already know. You already know something. You already know. Okay. Well, keep saving. And there's a sense here of like being resourceful, knowing who your friends are. Like, I feel like Reese is not your friend either, but he doesn't have it out for you like the other person. He just, like, the other person wants to see your demise, whereas Reese just doesn't want to see you overpass him. The combination of these people are toxic. It's not healthy at all. The other, like, the whoever it was with the T, they want to see your demise. They want to see you like in the gutter. But Reese, he's just like, it's not that serious. I just don't want her taking my job. So don't allow yourself to be in this predicament. Instead, focus your energy of like, where are you inspired? What do you want to do? And start looking at what jobs are available. Like if you've already put in as much, like let's say you've gotten as much as you can out of this company, you're gonna know that. You're gonna sense that. Like, what do you still need to be there for? Temporarily while you're still making money, but keep an eye out for other jobs that make even more money, for other jobs that have the possibility for progression. Definitely, I wouldn't trust either of these people. I feel like Reese, out of both of them, like some of the advice that Reese gives is valid, but don't share your information with them. I think you had the High Priestess out there too. So keep things to yourself when it comes to your interactions and your, like, the things that you talk about with these people or the things that they have the ability to hear about. Keep it to yourself. But at the same time, definitely don't, this other person with the T in their name, don't trust them. Sorry, I can't remember what it was, but don't trust them. You know what, though, Tiffany? Some people is like, oh, I like her hair. Her hair is better than mine, or her body is way better than mine, or I wish I could do that. And two, like I used to do interviews and help the hiring process when I was working at somewhere. So like maybe she's seen your resume. Maybe she's like, oh, she went to school there. I wanted to go to school there, or she did that in that shorter period of time. Whatever this was, she knows more about you, not on a personal level, but she knows more about you than you think she knows, and she knows less about you than she thinks she knows. So there's a sense here protecting your energy. Don't feed into it. I don't know why, but she's an asshole. She's jealous of you and she wants to see your demise. Whereas Reese is just like, just don't take my job. But both of them, they're both bitch made for that. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be cussing on here. But stay loyal to yourself. You know what you want to do. You know where you're going. You know what you learn and what you still want to learn, what you still want to do. You know where you're inspired for. And have fun on the journey. Have fun. I keep getting that message. Have fun. I feel like these people have like kind of really upset you and kind of got you off your game a little bit. Go back to the drawing board. Figure out like where do you want to go? How do you feel happy? Like what makes you feel fulfilled? I feel like this is not it. Trey Lane is a unnice person. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep on yawning. Sorry. Sorry. Just focus your energy back on yourself. I feel like they're a distraction more than anything. And when you're going in the like, the devil is a liar and the devil is a great distractor. So anything that you can get distracted by is like, I'm going to throw that into Tiffany's path because she's doing amazing. And there's like, this was only the first step in the ladder. There's still so much more for you to experience. There's so much more abundance for you to have. So don't let these people distract you. Yeah. See? So like, you're feeling good about yourself. You're proud of yourself. And she can't touch that energy. She can, but she won't. She won't do the work. Whatever. I feel like she has something in her childhood too that caused her to feel unworthy, or like, I have to strive for success or else I'm unworthy. And then look at her over there, all super happy, smart, got a beautiful body, and I can't get that. So I don't even want to look at it. I don't want it in my presence. I don't want to have to be reminded of my lack. No, she's immature. Start focusing your energy back on yourself. There's something better intended for you. This is a lesson and learning process for you. And it's also for you to not to get complacent, not to get stuck in getting comfortable. Not, oh, I've started in this business and I'm going to just stay here because I'm comfortable here for right now. No, move forward. There's better things in the future for you. There's more to learn, more to expand on. There's more to do. Don't allow somebody else to defeat you because they've already defeated themselves. They're like, she's not happy. She's not going to be happy. She's not willing to do the work. And it looks like mentally and emotionally and physically at work too. So don't let her judge you. Well, you can't control her. She's definitely judging you. But don't let that become your problem. Trust your instincts. Use your intuition. Use your discernment. You're smart. You're strong. You have a powerful spiritual presence. Sorry. I hope you heard that. You have a powerful spiritual presence. So don't let her distract you. That's all it is. That's all she's up to right now. Like, oh, I don't feel good enough, so I'm going to try to make sure Tiffany doesn't either. I'm miserable right now, so I'm going to try to make Tiffany miserable too. Forget all of that. And when you stop working here, like, it's your decision if you're going to be friends with that with Reese or not. You're going to continue to engage with Reese or not. But don't, in my opinion, I wouldn't. Even though you had the less hope for my failure, you just didn't want to take my job. You should have been there to build me up, to remind me everything's working out for my greater good. You're supposed to be there to mentor me and motivate me and inspire me, not to try to plot my downfall because some crazy chick is miserable. He's not a good friend. And you don't need bad friends. You don't need miserable friends. You don't need fake friends. You just need yourself and spirit, and the right people will come along as they're needing to, as they're necessary, as you're ready for them. Until then, don't waste your energy on people who don't, like, it's going to be her greatest victory if she sees a disappointment and a sorrow within you. Don't give it to her. Let her be miserable on her own. Give her more reasons to be upset. Yeah, let her be jealous on her own. Okay, so go to the gym, chick. Go to a counselor or something. Like, work on yourself. Like, anybody who's okay with themselves, they're not jealous of anybody because they're comfortable with who they are. Because everybody was made different. Nobody is the same, and we're not supposed to be. So be proud of yourself. Be happy of yourself. And anybody who's not, don't touch them with a 10-foot pole. And don't let them distract you from your greatness. Because they're just jealous anyway. There's nothing like, even if she was to create your demise, she would still not be happy with herself. She's going to be miserable forever. She's not happy, and that's just who she is. Thank you, Dee. I'm gonna finish Tiffany's reading, and then I have another donation, so I'm gonna do that one real quick, and then I'll do yours. You're gonna jump the line. You have any other questions, Tiffany? Yeah, don't trust him no more. Like, you ain't gotta show me more than once that you're not authentic, or that you're not on my team, or that, like, whatever. Like, no. And you ain't gotta tell them about it either. Like, you walking away with a smile on your face is gonna be the best victory that you could have. You have the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Yes, continue to defend yourself for your stability, for your prosperity, for your abundance, for your, like, mental space. Continue to defend yourself, but I feel like you don't have to physically defend yourself. You just have to keep being you, and don't let their bullshit seep into what you're doing, seep into your thoughts, your ideas. Continue to act on what you're passionate about. I feel like this can also be an issue at work too. Somebody at work finds you very attractive, and they're interested in having a connection with you. I feel like these people are just jealous. They're haters. Like, why are you so happy? Why is everything working out for you? Wheel of Fortune again. Yes, there's abundance headed in for you. There's a new cycle also coming in. Yeah, and let her stay miserable. No matter what happens, she's always going to be miserable. She's going to be miserable because that's in her soul. She's already, like, she won't look at her shit. She won't acknowledge when she's wrong, or when she's done something that shouldn't have been done, and she won't apologize for it. Like, she's just stuck in her bullshit. It's like, I'm right no matter what. Everybody else is wrong. No, that's not true, lady. Just don't let them distract you from your path to your greatness, because there's a lot of good things coming in for you. It's just a challenge, right? It's just a challenge. That's all they were. That's all they are. Don't get distracted. Please don't get distracted. You're too good for that. You know too much to allow yourself to be minimized. You know what you want, where you're going, what's happening for you. Good. Good. And that's the best that we can do, because that's how we get blessed. That's how things kind of fall into place for us. That's how we get these amazing offers. You have any other questions, Tiffany? Yeah, Reese is like, you know, those boys, they're like, or they try to be men. It's like, oh, I'm the boss in my home. But what do you need? I need, like they're going to put on a show, but that's not really them. That's not them authentically. He's fake. I wouldn't be his friend no more. Thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Cookie Monster. I don't know if that was a Cookie Monster or what, but that's what it reminded me of. Okay, I'm going to go through the list and see who all needs to get added. And then I got some donations and tips, so give me a second, because that's going to also change the list. Definitely getting my Starbucks, Shirley. I just gotta wait. But I might have to close this reading because I'm gonna be there before they close. It's 3:50 right now. Okay, I think actually what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna do the tips and donations reading. I'm gonna pause for the cause so I can go get me my Starbucks and see if my kids need anything, and then I'll get back on here and we'll continue with the free readings. And you guys will be able to see the drink if I don't drink it all. I'm gonna get the drink that hold on, sorry. I'm gonna get the drink that Dodger was telling me about. And then I'm gonna get my drink too. So I'll probably make it back here with both of them, hopefully. I don't know, but if that pink drink that Dodger was talking about is as good as I'm hoping for, I might not. They're good. Hi, Paris. I do. I feel like I keep skipping somebody or something. Maybe not. Hopefully not. I'm definitely getting my Starbucks. Girl, it might even be better. And I'm sure it's more healthier for me too. We'll see. Okay. So let me check this. I don't know if any of you ladies on here eat pineapple, but it's good for your body in so many ways, especially being a female. You know what? I just gotta share this because it's fucking annoying. This is my week, right? And then my ex's week starts Sunday. So today I was like, oh, don't forget. I tell my kids, don't forget your cousin's birthday's tomorrow. And they're like, oh, yeah, and the baby shower, which is involving my ex and his family. So obviously they're going to go. But that's still my day on that day. And nobody told me shit until the day before when technically I had to remind them of their cousin's birthday. So I'm like, well, if you guys ever want to go in the future, you guys need to let me know in advance. This isn't the first time that that's happened. I feel like there's no respect. So I text my ex telling him in the future if he makes plans with our children to make sure that I'm included with those plans so I know what's going on and to don't just take it for granted. And he goes, what are you talking about? What plans? And I said, the baby shower. He said, okay. So people want to act like you're bullshitting all the time, but you call it out and then it's like, okay, my bad. Well, he didn't even say my bad. He just said, okay. Which I don't need an apology or nothing like that. But definitely, if they keep on taking my time and not even saying anything, that's just rude. But that's okay. I told them. I'm not doing it again next time. Okay. D. I got you, Mystic Tarot. Okay. So here's what our readings are going to be. And then I'm going to go get my Starbucks. And then we're going to come back and do it again. Okay. So right now, unless I get another donation, then I'm going to wait for that one too. But right now, and I did Tiffany right now. Okay. So it's going to be Mystic Tarot and then D. Both of those people sent me tips or donations. So I'm going to get into those readings. And then I'm going to go get my Starbucks and get back here. And then we're going to get into this again. After I get back, the list is Divinely Protected, Black Christ, Dodger, Fabulous T, Jennifer Simpson, Casaval, Shirley Milor, Aniket K, Niha Vlog, Emma Woodsby, Keeping My Faith, Shatha Al Depas, sorry about my pronunciation, Cedlar, Cdlor, and then Clifton, Forrest, Lakia Cooley, Zoha Zubair, sorry about my pronunciation, Alphonse, Svetlana, Lady T, Gita, Milani, Wiki, Milana, and then Paris. So those are my readings for right now. Perfect. And then Cora as well. Cora. Hi, Rashima. How are you doing? Guys, I'm going to put you, hold on. I'm going to put you on the list just in case. And then Cora. Okay. So let me go over the game plan again. I'm going to do Mystic Tarot's reading, Dee's reading, and then I'm going to go to my Starbucks, and then I'll be back, and we're going to pick up where we left off, starting with Divinely Protected. So make sure you guys have your notifications on, so when I go live again, you get it, and you know that you're going to get your reading. Or also when I close this reading out, or I did a part 1 earlier, and my son kind of cut off the internet for a second. So you can either comment on that video saying that you want Spirit's message, or if you have a question, post your question. Otherwise, you could catch me when I get back. I'm going to do these two readings, and then I'll be back. So let's go. Mystic Tarot. I'm going to cross it off too. Okay, Mystic Tarot, Mystic Tarot. Mystic Tarot, you have a particular question, or do you just want Spirit's message? And we're actually going to do some oracle with the tarot as well. And we might get another deck down here. I'm not sure yet. All right, Mystic Tarot. Spirit, what do you have for Mystic Tarot? Gemini. Okay. What's your question? Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Okay, while you're put your question on there, Mystic Tarot. And then Cora, yes, you have been added, but I'm gonna do 2 readings real quick, and then go get take a little pause for the cause. It's not the way I used to though. I used to smoke, but I don't no more. But I'm gonna go run to Starbucks and get my cup of happy and a Christmas. And I text myself, Dodger. I text myself so I know what I'm getting into. Okay. We are going to do these 2, but let's get into your question first. Hold on. What? We got to do these first, apparently, I guess. Last shuffle? No. Okay. Last shuffle here. All right. Mystic Tarot. You have affirmation for acceptance. Okay. That was it. And then follow your dreams at the bottom of the deck. And then you got transformation and change. And then joy and delight. Speak your mind. All right. So now we pulled our cards. I don't keep on getting that, oh, pull the cards, pull the cards. So now let's get into your question, and then we'll come back and read whatever that message is for you up there. Okay. Mystic Tarot. Did her ex see the picture with her new person, and how did they feel if so? I'm getting scolded right now. Those are for that, I guess. This is going to be for your question. Spirit's funny. You ever get that like feeling for something and it doesn't go away, or like an itch and it doesn't go away till you scratch it? I'm like, okay, let me freaking see what Spirit wants to talk about. Answer your question the right way. Apparently those cards were for that message up there. So, Mystic Tarot, did her ex see the picture of her new person? And if so, how did they feel about it? Did her ex see the picture? Did her ex see the picture? Mystic Tarot. Mystic Tarot. Last shuffle. Thank you. Did her ex see the picture? The 5 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Yes, they saw the picture and it made them feel like crap. I don't know how else to say this. It's like okay. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Have you guys ever seen that picture where like somebody wins the lottery, but it's only the person in front of them should have won the lottery, but they stepped out of line, so the person behind them got that ticket, that winning ticket? It's this kind of energy right here, Mystic Tarot. It's like he's not sorry. He's not happy. He's not like he saw the picture, and seeing the picture made him think about how like when he was with you, how like he had his wish fulfillment with you. Like he was happy to be around you. He was happy to be in your presence. But you guys aren't in a connection anymore. He lost his winning ticket. Like that person's so lucky. I remember when I had the relationship, it could have been me. It could have been me. I don't know if you guys have like heard, like Billy Ray Cyrus used to have this old song. It's not he used to have it. It's this old song by Billy Ray Cyrus. It could have been me. And it's that kind of energy right here. Like, yes, he saw the picture. He was not happy about seeing the picture, and it reminded him of everything he lost. Like, you were his wish fulfillment, but he didn't do what needed to be done to maintain the relationship, to keep the relationship, to have the relationship. And he just focuses on his loss. The 4 of Earth. He can't let you go. He's not going to ever, I don't know if he's ever going to be able to let you go. But like it, who was it? I think Mary Reed had a similar reading earlier. It's like the ex, like she hasn't met her new person yet, but when she does, her ex is going to be like, oh my God, look what I lost. And your ex doing that now. Your ex cannot let you go. And they like, when I feel like it's like, you know, when you get hit and like your breath gets taken away, it's like that when they like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like that kind of energy. Like they got hit below the belt. They lost their air. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe this. She was my wish fulfillment. And then now too, it's like, oh my God, I could have made her so much happier than they are. It's like, and see, it's kind of like it's kind of Tiffany's reading too. Like they're jealous. So it's like they won't acknowledge the disappointment. They won't acknowledge how they did wrong. Instead, it's like, oh, I could do better. Like I'm better than him. I don't know why she would choose him. Like, yeah, you do, motherfucker. People are funny. Okay, how else is he feeling about it when he saw it? How was he feeling? The Empress. He wants to make you jealous now too. He wants you to feel like a certain type of way. He like bottom of the deck, the 4 of Air, the 4 of Swords. He wishes he could heal the connection. I feel like he knows that you're somebody who's like genuine and sincere. Like you're not going to go cheating on your partner. So he's like I wish I could make her jealous too. I wish I could show her like she was wrong. But like, what the fuck? This is funny. Yeah, for your ex. I didn't pull the signs, but your ex. Yes, he saw the picture of you with your new person. And he wishes that he could, like, he wants to make you jealous now. And now he's thinking about how you were his wish fulfillment. And there's like this energy of like feeling like he could have been your wish fulfillment, but he couldn't have. Otherwise, he would have, right? But like him seeing you in your wish fulfillment is making him feel unworthy, feel like everything he missed, everything he lost. Like he's really sitting in his hurt right now. And he wants to make you jealous too. Well, it's the one you asked about, the one you focused your energy on the most when you asked your question. The Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Let's see particularly the Scorpio's ex. Scorpio. The Hermit. He's an independent, not independent, but like, I feel like this is him. Unless they're both very similar. But he's sitting alone right now, going over this, like, and he's not talking to anybody about it. He might not be talking to anybody. But there's like, he wants you to have something to be jealous about too. There's a sense of feeling unworthy, feeling like his emotions weren't met. How do you say that? Hold on. Did Scorpio see the picture? Did Scorpio see the picture? Did Scorpio? 6 of Earth. Yes. Yes, he saw the picture. And he's sitting in his pain right now. He's not talking to anybody about it. And if he is, it's like, oh, like, I don't know why she's with them. I could do better. I could do better for her. And there's also a sense here of like, he wants you to see him with somebody else so you can feel how he's feeling right now. The bottom of the deck, you have the King of Air. I don't know if you guys have talked recently, but he's definitely thinking a lot about you. I feel like like your Scorpio ex, they're like really trying to focus on like learning a lesson. They're spending a lot of time in isolation right now with this Hermit. The Hermit, like, he's not learning, but he's trying to come out of that moment of isolation. The Hermit is stuck in that hermit mode because there's a deeper lesson that they're trying to learn. And I feel like that's what he's doing right now. And then having the 6 of Pentacles, that's like having reciprocity, giving and taking, and realizing you aren't giving the way that the other person was. I feel like that's what his lesson is. The lesson here to learn for your Scorpio ex is that he's in isolation right now by his own doing, and that he wasn't balanced, which caused the issue. And yes, he does want to see you. He wants you to see him with somebody else. I feel like he wants to be with you. He would still be with you. He wants to be with you. And it's like, since I can't have you, I want you to feel the same crappiness that I'm feeling. Good. So is it not true you're not madly in love with them? Either way, it's enough to like both of your exes, but I feel like primarily the Scorpio. Like, it's enough for them to like really be stuck in their emotions. Like, I can't believe what I lost. And like, I feel like you were their wish fulfillment, but they wouldn't acknowledge it. Like, they took you for granted. And now, because you've moved on, whether you are madly in love with them or not, because it looks that way, they think you are. And it's like, I want her to feel the same way I'm feeling right now. I want her to feel that. And they're mad at themselves because they're just looking at what they lost. They're looking at like Like, what does he got that I don't, kind of thing. And like, oh my God, I had the opportunity to have that, but I messed it up. But they won't acknowledge that. They won't, but they're thinking about you a lot. They're thinking about the connection. They're recalling a lot of past things that went on in the connection. And I feel like they're definitely, whether they're comfortably accepting it or not, there's an energy here. Hold on, guys. I gotta stretch. There's an energy here about somebody, like, he won't acknowledge it, but he realizes it, whether he acknowledges it or not. He realizes that he didn't put in as much as you put in. He wasn't fair. He didn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. I'm telling you, that song, It Could Have Been Me, by Billy Ray Cyrus. It's like in the 80s or not. No, it's in the 90s. It's an old song. And I'm hearing that play. Could have been me. It's like, it's a country song. But like, that song is playing in my head right now. He's focusing on, like, he just wants you to feel the same way he feels right now. It's like wanting to get back at you. Wanting you to see him happy. I feel like he's not genuinely happy. It's like he puts on a front, put on a, like, act like it until you make it. Fake it. Yeah. Fake it till you make it. It's like that energy of like genuinely seeing you and reminding him of, like, he could have been that. He could have had that. That could have been him with you right now. But instead, he's over here like messed up about his thoughts. I feel like you were open with him and he wasn't open with you. And it's like, okay, it wasn't going anywhere. So like now he gets to look at you with somebody who gave you what you needed. And he wants you, like, just like how he's feeling unworthy or upset within his emotions, he wants you to feel the same thing too. Oh, okay. See, I was pulling his energy on how he feels about you. Okay, hold on. That changes things. Hold on. Okay. How does the Scorpio feel about her person currently? Got the 9 of Fire in the reverse. How does Scorpio feel about her current person? Okay. The 2 of Cups. The Justice. Knight of Fire. Bottom of the deck, the 5 of Pentacles. He might feel like you chose him over him. There's a sense here of, like, he's not defensive about him. Like, he's not jealous about him, but he is. He is and he isn't. He is, but he's not. It's like he's jealous of him, but he won't fight him. He doesn't want to fight him. Yeah, I thought it was like how he felt about you, seeing you in that picture. So he doesn't feel like it's fair. Like, he's aggravated. He has a lot of anger towards him. But it's like he's just going to walk away and leave it. Or maybe, you know what, too? He might be thinking eventually he's going to just leave you, too. The Fire, the 9 of Fire, basically the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So the 9 of Wands talks about like things didn't work out for you, and you're not putting energy into that anymore, but you still have a little bit more fight left for you. And this is telling me, like, he doesn't think that you guys are breaking up. He doesn't think that there's going to be a point where he has another opportunity in. He thinks that your person is very much in love with you too. That he's not protecting himself against you. He's 1,000% in it to win it, right? Like he's in it to win it.
There's one up there.
The Two of Cups. He sees that he's in love with you. He might feel like you guys are going to get married, and that pisses him off. And he wants you guys to break up. So when he saw you, it's like, I lost everything that was my wish fulfillment. Now I'm alone. I want her to feel that too. But when he saw your person, it's like he's not being defensive at all. Like he's open to the connection. Like basically he's seeing that your new person is like open to it where he used to be shut off to it. And your new person is in love with you, like wanting this connection, like authentically wanting this. He sees you guys getting married, and that makes him mad. He doesn't want to physically fight your person, but he does inside. Like on the inside, he can't stand your person. It pisses him off. What? If all three of you are going, you can go walk down there and see if it's open. Because Analia is technically able to be down there with you guys. So first, go see if it's open before you change. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. So when he saw you with this person, like we have already went over how he felt about you, but towards your person, like he can see he's in love with you. He can see like he's committed, that he's not like guarding himself against the relationship. And because he knows what you wanted and how happy you look, he knows that this guy is doing the things that you wanted to be done. So he sees you guys getting married, and that pisses him off really badly. But he hopes you guys break up. He wants to fight this person, but he won't. Instead, he just like he's just mad about it. Like if you guys were to run into him while you guys were out and about, like he wouldn't. No, the other one. If he was to run into you guys while you guys are out and about in public, like he wouldn't try to fight your person, but you would be like noticing like a glare. Like he would not be happy about seeing you guys together. It's this one, or so it's this one, and then this one to get you through the other gates. Like he wouldn't run into you guys thinking, oh, I'm gonna fight your person. But definitely he'd be sitting there hard dogging you guys, like dogging you guys, like pissed off. Like it would be noticeable, like how aggravated he was in the moment. This is fucking hilarious, dude. It's like a soap opera. No, not yet. I'm gonna go get it though. For appearance, we're gonna go with this one. These stupid gnats. I don't know what they are, but they're everywhere and they're annoying. Okay. How did Scorpio feel about her current person's physical appearance? How did Scorpio feel about her current person's? I feel like we need to use one of the other decks, but this one called me, so we're gonna get this one, but we're also gonna get another one too. Does somebody have a phone?
Yes.
Okay. Seven of Pentacles. When I put this deck down, Seven of Pentacles came out. Seven of Pentacles is like evaluating something, right? I feel like he was definitely observing the body, the detail, everything about it. Seven of Pentacles, that's interesting. Like, so the Seven of Pentacles is like, basically, if you were equating that to a person, like you're looking them up and down. You're dissecting everything you see, like the muscles, the fingers, the hair, like everything. So he's definitely having a girl moment. I feel like he's definitely stuck in his feelings about it too. He's jealous. I feel like your person is like a more masculine than the Scorpio. All right, how did he feel when he saw his appearance? Three of Swords, heartbroken. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. Okay, hold on. We're going to look at these first. So you have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like he had that over here too. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Yes. So when he saw your person, the physical appearance, he's like, definitely your new person is more, I don't know if it's attractive or just cut better than your ex Scorpio is. It broke his heart. It made him feel insecure. It's like, how did he do that? Like, I couldn't spend all that time in the gym. I couldn't do all that. Like, there's like a heartbreak of noticing the difference between the two. Like, comparing your ex is comparing himself against the body of your new person. The Knight of Wands, it pisses him off, aggravates him, and he wishes he could look that way. He wishes that was his body. The World card, I feel like you've inspired him to make some changes within his own body. The Justice, he doesn't feel like it's fair. He feels like your person like got that way, or like maybe got some implants or something. Like, he did something unauthentic to look that way. And the Six of Swords, I feel like when he saw his body, there's definitely this moment of like, there's no way that's real. And how long does he can go to the gym? Does he really go to the gym? How did he learn those workouts? Like, who taught him? How did he learn from? I think I could do that. Oh no, I wouldn't want to do that. And then aggravated. I don't know if your new person has a lot of muscles and that's why he wouldn't fight him, that he's intimidated by him, but he's definitely pissed off. You had that twice now. And he's jealous too. He wishes he would look like that. This is funny. Okay, let's see what else was meant for this deck. I feel like he just as long as he was looking at you, he might have been looking at your person just as long. Like, trying to figure out the body. Like, this shit's hilarious. Yes, he did. Yes. And he's jealous of his appearance. No, I don't think he has even looked that far into the situation yet. Like, when he saw you with him, like, he was focused on how happy you looked and how much he gave away and how attractive your new person is. And I feel like he's got muscles too. It's like noticeable muscles. And he's successful. It's like that guy has, like, I'm missing a lot of things that guy has. And then I feel like he felt like this isn't healthy. And maybe somebody came in and like, why are you checking out that dude? And like, I don't feel like that's it either. I feel like there's something within him of like, I've been looking at this guy too long. What the fuck? Okay, last shuffle. Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel towards this new person's appearance? The Devil. Yeah, it's like it like this energy is like it's pissing it pisses him off, but he feels like, oh, you paid to look like that. You got some sort of personal training. You have an advantage because not all of us would have been able to do that. Like, I don't know. Like, he feels like there's like I feel like your person is genuine, but I feel like your Scorpio, in order for it to be reasoned out or rationalized for him, it's like, no, nobody looks like that. That's fake. Or, you know how they doctor pictures too? Maybe he thought like some of it was doctored. And the King of Cups. He loves the way your person looks. Yes, he finds him very attractive. He likes his body. He's jealous of your response towards him. It's like in his mind, like he just fucking went off on a whole mission of like imagining 8 of Swords. Yes, he's not seeing things clearly. I can't show you guys this card, but and there's also the Devil in the background right here. There's a sense here of like whether it's true or not, he thinks you guys are always happy together. You guys don't fight. That he probably has good sex too. Like he went on a rant in his brain about your relationship and this guy. Like nobody looks that good. He probably did something to either his body or a filter or something. I feel like he's mad. He sees that you guys are in love though. And he's annoyed by it. He's very annoyed by it. And he's annoyed with how annoyed he feels. Definitely he found him handsome.
Yes, it's open. It's open. We need to change.
All right.
Bye.
Well, I'm going to go to Starbucks soon.
I want some.
Well, you're going to be at the pool.
Bring it to the pool. Bring it to the pool. It'll
We'll
be
see.
lit.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I want vanilla bean. I want the
Okay, what do you want, Leah?
I gotta check what I want because I'm trying to move your drink.
Okay. What about sexual chemistry? He feels for. There's a sense here, like looking at both, like your response to this guy, like your facial expression, your body language. He knows that you guys have a good physical attraction to each other. And he's like, not that he's attracted to guys, but like he knows why somebody would be attracted to that. And I feel like he thinks like, oh, they probably have good sex. Like,
what? Dude, Mom, there's mine cheap. There's mine in the room.
Like, okay, well, go in the other room. Get ready.
But I want to listen.
No, you can't listen. It's for adults only. My channel is adults only.
Their kids are probably near them too.
No, they're not. I don't know. It's not my business.
They're probably back.
Hey y'all, how's it hanging? How you doing?
Okay, get out. Hey, don't talk.
That's my son.
I'm talking to my mom's friends.
Definitely, he picked up the vibe that when you guys have an adult time, that it's like it's lit and on point. I feel like he's jealous in multiple ways. I feel like he recalls like, okay, go in the other room, you guys, while I finish.
Why?
Because I have to say things that I can't say.
Go ahead, buddy.
No, Stacio. Okay, don't go to the pool then.
No, is that a hater? Is this a sweet drink?
That's what I get.
You get that?
Yeah, but I don't get the nitro. Because
It's bitter.
No,
What's the nitro?
they can't put ice in the nitro.
What's the nitro?
It's like my drink. Do you want me to just get you my drink?
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Okay. Can I get your drink?
No, it's coffee.
That's my stuff.
Okay, go in the other room,
I
guys.
want a large vanilla.
If I lose my train of thought, nobody's going to the pool.
Oh. But I want the biggest vanilla.
Okay, go. They give me a headache, man. Okay. There's a sense here that hopefully I didn't lose you. Don't get distracted, Mystic Tarot. There's a sense here like you guys had good sex. And he knows what good sex with you is like. And like he can only imagine the body of the other person. I feel like, so it's like him looking at that person is like, oh my God, they're so attractive. Like she's definitely going to show them a good time, right? Like you are fully invested in that connection, physically, emotionally, mentally, in every way. And he can't help but like remember how he had that opportunity with you. Physical, emotional, all the way. Like he can't help but recall his experiences with you. And I felt like you had good sex. So now he's like thinking about like, this guy is having good sex. He's having good sex. He has a good body. He has everything I don't, kind of thing. And it pisses him off. He wishes he was that dude. Okay, I wasn't going to show it, but I'm going to show you. You see how she's she's looking up here, right? Like this guy looks at her while she looks up here. And there's a sense here about, I wonder if she ever thinks about me. I wonder if she ever I wonder if she knew him when we were together. I wonder if she fantasized about him. There's this, like, he gets in freaking weird little areas. There might be this, like, sense of, like, you were probably fantasizing about somebody else while you were with him. And, oh, my God, I can't believe that guy has, like, that kind of body. And she has good sex, so I know they're having good sex. Like, it's interesting, like, the way that he allows his thought process to go. It's kind of unhealthy, too, though. And the reason why I wanted to point that out to you is because you have the devil right here, which was the same guy walking in the background right there. It's hilarious. Like, I kind of feel a little bit bad for him. Like, he might need a psychiatrist for a little bit. Like, he needs to talk his pain and aggravation and anguish. He needs to talk it out with somebody. Yeah, there's a sense here of, like, did she know him before? Was like oh, and too, there's a sense like he's better in bed too. Like, he looks better. He's probably better in bed. He probably makes more money than I do. He went down the rabbit hole very, very quickly. It's funny, but it's kind of sad. Like, tarot, like, when you're doing tarot, I'm sure, as you know, like, you get in somebody else's energy. You could feel it. You could think it, like, everything. And I kind of feel a little bit bad for him. I'm sure he deserves it. But he's definitely beating himself up right now. That's crazy. How does my Scorpio feel? Okay. I said yes. Aww. Yeah, we don't feel bad for him. He deserves what he feels right now. His loss. His bad. I'm not feeling bad for him. Okay, how does he feel about their financial status? Nicia, I showed it already.
I know, but we were there when we were scared because we don't know. This old man, he was looking at me. Okay. It's blind. He was looking at everyone. Oh my God, Nicia, let's fucked up.
How do you know he was blind?
Because he had one of these things.
Oh.
And he was walking with a cane.
It's these two. One's a pokey, one's to get in and out of gates. Okay. No, Lakia. But you're probably gonna have to catch part 3 to get your reading, because I'm finishing this reading, and then I'm doing a reading for D, and then I'm gonna get off and take a break for a minute, and then I'll be back. So you can choose to leave a comment to get your reading, or you can wait for me to start part 3. Because part 1, my son lost our internet trying to plug in his PlayStation. Okay.
We're getting ready to go.
Okay. Love you. See you soon.
Okay, see you when I come back.
Okay.
Go get it.
Mom. Love you. I don't know. Bye. Love you. Okay. Love you. Love you. Okay, my kids are going to the pool. Okay, perfect. D, I'm gonna do you right now. Let me just get Mystic Tarot's last question. Look here, you're on the list. That's right, Dodger. Should I might want to go for a little bit too with them. I don't know. Apparently, I got to bring back drinks. We'll see though.
Hey. Dang, look, she trying to cover me and stuff.
Yeah, later you're gonna get your message. Okay. Let's see, Mystic Tarot. Yeah, you deserve that too, Mystic Tarot. I'm happy for you. And your ex is super jealous. And good for him. That sounds like what he deserves. Last question. How does my Scorpio feel for my tarot business and my current financial status? Okay. We had 2 cards that fell out. Judgment and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, he's really he's jealous, period. Like, he sees that you're having this success and he knows that you deserve it. Queen of Pentacles. He sees you like having stability. He knows you deserve it. But let's see. I feel like he's jealous too. Like, he's proud of you but jealous at the same time. He knows that you're he knows you deserve it, but at the same time it's like he wants what you have, kind of. Yeah, he definitely feels that you're successful. The 6 of Wands and the Justice card definitely feels that you're successful and you deserve it. You've earned it. But then you have the Queen of Pentacles, I think it was, at the bottom of the deck. So it's like trying to plan on how I can have that stability myself. Like, maybe he's trying to learn tarot or something. I don't know. But like, it's not like, oh, just like you have an idea to do tarot, so now you're like amazing at it. It doesn't work like that. All right, how does he feel? The 6 of Cups. It's something you put a lot of energy and time into. How does he feel? How does the Scorpio from the past feel? You have the Death card. Did you end something to start this business? The High Priestess, the King of Cups, the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, the 7 of Swords. So he knows that you deserve it. He knows that you're having victory and success in it and that you put a lot of energy into it. He knows that your intuition is on point and amazing, that you do the things that you're passionate about. Like, you're confident. Like, he sees you living the dream right now and he's pissed at it. There's like, you ended things because there was a lack of balance. And since then, you've like worked on your stability. You worked on your intuition. You're trusting yourself. You're not telling everybody everything. You're doing the things that you're inspired to do and you're confident. And he's pissed about it. He feels like he got cheated. It's like, if I would have known you would have been this successful, I would have did what you wanted me to do. I don't know. This is like really unhealthy. It's like, but that's not authentic either. Like, be the person that you are when you have the opportunity. And if not, don't change who you are because something that you see that person coming into or receiving or achieving. Like, he sees you living your dream life right now and he's jealous of it.
Okay, Mom.
Yes, Noah, I'm going to put you on the list.
Bring me Starbucks, please.
Okay. I will.
Biggest vanilla bean.
Not the biggest.
Grande. Medium.
It's a grande. Okay. He sees you living your best life ever and he's jealous. Yes. Noah, I'm going to put you on the list. Bye, I love you. I'm going to put you on the list, but I'm going to take a break from the readings. I'm going to do D right now, and then I'm going to take a break. Where'd you go? Noah SM. I swear I need new glasses. You're so welcome, girl. I'm so proud of you. Like, you like let your ex Scorpio tell it you're living the dream. And I'm proud of you because it doesn't come easily. It's something you work for. Like, it's like you got an amazing, attractive partner. You have your financial status on point. You got your wish fulfillment coming in. Like you're following your intuition and you're keeping everything to yourself, right? Like, maybe not everything, but the big things. Like, you're living the dream right now. And I'm happy for you. Congratulations. That's super awesome. That's dope. Some guidance for spirit. Okay, perfect. I sure will. Girl, this is freaking awesome. Maybe in a year or two, I'll be able to say this story too. My tarot business took off. I have this amazing, attractive partner. Okay, before we pull Spirit's advice, though, we're going to finish up this line up here. Because something has to be said with that. Like, I was going to do that first. And then I was going to switch to answer your question about dude. And then that kept coming back to me. So we ended up pulling those cards first. But there's a message in those too. So before I pull Spirit's advice, we're going to get that out too. I'm super happy for you. You deserve this. This is awesome. Okay. And then get these put away. And then we're going to get into this part of your reading. And then we'll get Spirit's advice. Okay, Mystic Tarot. What do you have for Mystic Tarot? We're going to look at this, but we're not keeping it. Page of Wands. There's something you're passionate about. You might have learned something recently or had some sort of conversation or communication that's like it's motivating you and inspiring you. Mystic Tarot. I don't feel like that was the card that fell. I feel like I accidentally shuffled it. My bad. I lost your pre-messages, one of them. Okay. All right, Mystic Tarot. Okay, affirmations for acceptance. You have the 9 of Swords. So there's something that you're stressing about, something you might be wondering about your ex a little bit too much. It doesn't matter other people's opinions. All it matters is your opinion, your idea. If you're not getting a lot of sleep, make sure you start making your health and your maybe it's something health-wise you're stressing about, whether this is you or a family member or a friend. But there's like speak life into it. You might have gotten some sort of information from somebody that causes you to like stress about what's going to happen, but speak life into it. Transformation and change. The 7 of Pentacles. For transformation and change, you have the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the World card. So transformation and change with the World card coming out, there's definitely a new cycle here. There's something different that you're either wanting to try or wanting to do. There is a lot of abundance involved for you. Maybe you're wanting to move. But there's a sense here of like thoroughly evaluating your options, like thoroughly, thoroughly evaluating your options and being confident in yourself when you make that decision or when you make a choice or something. Joy and delight. 8 of Wands. Somebody's going to reach out to you. There's going to be communication. You might have received a lot of people wanting to have your readings. There's some sort of like either text or email, maybe even a letter in the mail. Maybe you get an offer letter or something in the mail, or an acceptance letter about buying a house or something. There's some sort of documentation that you're going to be very excited about. I feel like maybe you're going to be buying a house. Speak your mind. You have the King of Pentacles. If you don't want to live there, like I don't know why I'm getting this like living somewhere energy. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Do what's right for you. Do what's fair. Do what you feel drawn and called towards. But there's a sense here of like, if you are planning on moving, make sure you thoroughly evaluate your options. Make sure that you get, like try to be there when you have the, what's it called? I forget what it's called, but like the appraisal, that's what it's called. When you have the appraisal, try to be there if you can. There's like some sort of, you're going to be really happy where you're going towards. If you're not happy right now, which it seems like you should be, But if you're not, if you feel like there's something missing, whatever you're stressing about, there's something you're going to learn. And okay, right now, this is how the cards were set up. And you see that little book that says fate right there? It looks like she has one on her book, on her little case right there and right there. So red talks about passion. Red talks about like passion and like some sort of inspiration as well. And but books is knowledge, communication, but mostly knowledge. I feel like there's something like maybe you need to like learn something more. So like learn about the area. If you're planning on buying a house, learn about the area if you don't know enough about it yet. Learn about different things that you might expect or encounter when purchasing a house, when buying a house, like solidifying that process. But whatever this is, you're going to be happy about it. You're going to feel like your wish fulfillment. I heard destiny. You're going to feel like your wish fulfillment had came through. Life is going to be much more comfortable than what it has been. I feel like it has been comfortable, but it's going to be even more so. You're just waiting for things to align. Okay. And let's get Spirit's advice. You're welcome. Okay. So, okay, that's why this came out. When you're planning on buying a house, make sure that you thoroughly do your research in the area to see if there's like any like major leaks. There's some things like I think it's a termite or something, or mold. There's some sort of things that you can't pay for that are not included with that walkthrough, that inspection, that first initial inspection to do the appraisal. But you can pay for other people to come in and test those areas. So if it's your first house, especially, get some more ideas about like how do you have to do things, like what's required of you. If you're going to have to do with the HOA, what are your rights in regards to that? Did you like it from there? I've never tried it at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm sure it was cheaper though. At least over here, Dunkin' Donuts is cheaper than Starbucks. Okay, I'm going to have to try it. That's freaking awesome. I'm excited. And they're cheaper. I'm definitely trying it. Okay. Yeah, Mystic Tarot, make sure you do all of your research so that you know before you make an offer on that house that that's the house you want. That's the area you want. Okay, you have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, wherever you're going to go, you're going to do your due diligence. It's not going to be something you're wanting to leave anytime soon. And then the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Make sure you're saving up because it might cost more money than what you've realized. The Four of Cups underneath the Seven of Wands. Maybe you're not going to like the neighborhood as much as you would have hoped. There's something here, and I don't know if this is in general or in regards to the house, but you're going to learn something which is going to kind of like discourage you a little bit, but don't give up altogether. That just means maybe that it's not the right time or the right area, the right circumstances. And I feel like you might find out some information that does discourage you, but because it's like I wasn't expecting that, and it's kind of disheartening. But at the same time, you're not ready to walk away from it because you still have hope. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands. Be defensive about walking away. And the Nine of Pentacles, you could do this. Whether this is a house that you kind of had like, oh, I didn't know it was all that. I didn't know it was going to be that hard. I didn't know it was going to cost that much. Whatever this was for you, it's like you go from having like excitement to receiving some idea or communication or download even to being like, okay, well, maybe it's not going to work. But be defensive about that because like there's going to be some disappointment involved for sure, but it's not enough to walk away from the situation. You're going to like be defensive about walking away. because at the end of the day, you have everything you need to make this successful. And so do your research on a warranty company if you're wanting to get a warranty or not. The home warranty. Sometimes those aren't too expensive. You can do a monthly payment with those. But also do your research with them, because some of them are assholes and they don't, like, I think I had American home warranty and I was not happy with them at all. I always paid advance so that it's cheaper if you pay it in advance for like a year instead of month by month. But they did not do what they were supposed to do. Like, a lot of times it took a long time for them to come through and fix something. A lot of times I had to wait for them to approve something or not. It was just annoying. So make sure you do your research and you hire the correct company. Queen of Pentacles, you're going to have the life that you want. I think you had the King of Pentacles a minute ago too. There's something here about things are aligning for you, but what we think about, we bring about. So make sure that your best cheerleader, make sure you are your best cheerleader in regards to this purchase of a house, thinking about your ex, being in the connection that you're currently in. Like, think about your prosperity and your future for the long haul. Like, how can you nurture yourself more? How can you nurture your connection more? How can you nurture X, Y, and Z more? Okay. Now let's get Spirit's advice. Girl. See, Doctor, I'm like all about my sugar. Me, I'm like 5 is not enough. Okay. Yeah, I like sugar. All right. Let's get Spirit's advice for Mystic Tarot. Spirit's advice for Mystic Tarot. Last shuffle. Spirit's advice. You have the Emperor in the reverse. Be open to change. Don't commit to something 1,000% until you are feeling it resonate and aligning with you. And also, like, the only thing consistent is change. So there's something here, like, don't be too stubborn about it. Not that you are, but if there's something that you're like really stuck about it, be open to change. There's this saying that, like, if you're denied for something, it's just because God has something better and bigger in the future. So don't close yourself off to, oh, it has to be. Okay. Let's say you were stuck on having that Scorpio in your life, but God had something better with the, like, more attractive, more stable, more loving, more nurturing. So if you would have kept your energy stuck on, it has to be that Scorpio or nothing else, you would have not been able to get what you got now. So there's something here about not being so stuck in your ways. And then the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So Spirit wants you to not feel so down on yourself. Don't feel disappointed. Don't feel hurt. Don't feel like unworthy. You're more than enough. And then the King of Wands in the reverse. Don't act out of passion. Don't act out of excitement. Instead, focus on what your soul calls towards, where you feel balanced, where you feel grounded in. Allow Spirit to guide your steps. Don't just act out of anger or like passion in the moment. There's something you're going to need to ignore in the future. 8 of Cups. I feel like there's an offer. This could be talking about a house. Like, if you're looking at a lot of houses, there's an idea like, oh, that's my house. But Spirit's telling you to ignore something, or like hold out, wait, because there's something better coming in. There's something that you might have your mind set on, that there's something you're not seeing clearly. So Spirit's saying that you're going to end up wanting to walk away from it. Page of Pentacles, know where to invest your resources, know where to invest your time. You have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. I'm telling you, I'm strongly getting like Spirit wants you to trust Spirit. Like, don't commit your energy to a particular house, a particular area. Be open to change, be open to movement, because there's something here that Spirit's saying, don't invest your energy, your time, your resources into that. Don't manifest that. Don't work on that. Don't build that. There's something better intended for you. I feel like your intuition is going to tell you. You have the Lover's card, the Sun card, the Ten of Wands. Whatever this is for you, your intuition is going to be on point and it's going to tell you. Like, you're going to feel drawn towards something and you're going to feel happy and joyful and like a bunch of clarity. But ultimately, it's going to lead to feeling like this is too much. Like, it's either more like, let's say it's a house. Like, oh my God, that's the house. I love this floor plan. I love this area. I love the trees. I love the backyard. I love everything about this house. It makes me happy when I'm here. I'm very excited. Like, this is the only one, right? But, oh my God, I didn't know it had mold. I didn't know it had termites. I didn't know that it was going to cost me like $50,000 extra because we're in the middle of a bidding war. Whatever this is, there's something you're not seeing. Yeah, you're not seeing something clearly. And you're going to have to walk away at some point. So don't get yourself too stuck in it. Don't build on it. Don't invest in it. And don't manifest it if it's not 1,000% on board. Like, it's great that you're excited about it. It's great that you're happy when you're there. But wait and see how the inspection follows through. Wait and see the ending. Like, wait and see if there's more of a burden than you want to carry or not, before you 1,000% commit yourself. Three of Pentacles. There's something you're gonna receive. You're gonna find the right house for you, but don't force the energy, and make sure that you take into account other people, especially your partner's idea. If you guys are getting a house together, take your person's ideas and their wants into account as well. The Judgment and the Ten of Swords. Something wasn't fair for you, but it's going to be made fair. Something that you were stressed about for a really long time is going to have some sort of balance involved with it. Spirit's saying to be confident in yourself and to know that Spirit's working behind the scenes to make everything better for you. Okay, Shirley, I'm going to have to leave in a little bit too, but I'll be back. We're going to do these readings no matter what. Okay. Do you have anything else, Divinely? Sorry. Mystic Tarot, do you have any other questions or anything else? Don't force this process. Like, it's a big commitment purchasing a house. So make sure you follow your intuition in that process. You're welcome. Yeah, Shirley, I am going to take a break though. Right now I'm going to do D, because D sent me a donation. So I'm going to go do their reading, and then I'm going to get off here and go get some Starbucks. But I'll be back. It's bomb.com, I tell you. It's so good. It's so the drink I was talking about, which apparently you can find it at Dunkin' Donuts too. But I get the vanilla sweet cream cold brew and no vanilla 10 pump, and I get it in a Trenti cup. It's the biggest cup they have. I get 2 inches of dark caramel drizzle at the bottom, and I add extra the sweet cream cold foam, and I add extra cream to the cold brew. It's bomb, but it's very sweet. Caffeine's good though. It's good. It's better than cigarettes. Okay. So here's the list right now. I'm going to do D right now. And then I'm going to get off here for my break. And then Divinely Protected, Black Christ, Dodger, Fabulous T, Jennifer Simpson, Casaval, and then Shirley. And then Anklet K, Nahia Vlog, Emma Woodsby, Keeping My Faith, Shatha Al Debas, Seedlore, Clifton Forrest, Lakia Cooley, Zoha Zubair, Alphonse, Svetlana, Lady T, Gita, Milani, Wiki, Milana. It's two different names, guys. I made sure. One of them is Melanie, Melanie, and then Milana, Melana. And then Paris, Rashima, Cora, and then Noah SM. That's my list. Caffeine's amazing, especially with the sugar. I get a lot of sugar in mine. It's fucking bomb. All right, D, are you ready? D. Okay. Did you have a particular question, or you just want general reading? D. Messages for D. Oy. Okay. What do you have for D? Last shuffle. What do you have for D? Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you might have received clarity. You might be thinking about reaching out to somebody. You might have had somebody reach out to you, or there's like this new idea to do something or pursue something. You might have also received some sort of clarity in situation or some sort of download from spirit. You have the Lovers, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the King of Swords upright, the Queen of Pentacles upright, and the World card. Lovers, you could be dealing with the Gemini. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like there's definitely a new change that has came in or is going to be coming in. You might also be thinking about moving or just doing things different than what you've been doing. I feel like there's some sort of passion here. You might be also learning to like get to know yourself. Sorry. You might be learning more about yourself or getting to know yourself more than what you have been. I feel like you're committed to yourself, or you've like learned something. I feel like you've done a lot of healing and a lot of progression moving forward. You might feel like there's not a lot of opportunities, or maybe you're receiving a lot of opportunities and you're just not interested in them. King of Swords. I feel like you've had a conversation lately that was kind of hard for you. I feel like somebody kind of forces their energy, like you might not feel like you're able to have your own thoughts. Like somebody dictates to you. Somebody tells you what to think about, what you're doing. Or this could also be a conversation that you've like learned or overheard, and you've learned something about it. You've learned something about something you expected or thought, or something like you had a strong belief in something. And now by learning something, it's kind of opened you up to thinking differently, or learning something, wanting to know more. And this could impact your home environment, something that you've been trying to nurture and connect. This could be a friendship as well. I feel like there's something that you're inspired towards, maybe a job or like a home, maybe a friendship, like nurturing something. and you want to communicate to them because you're not sure how else to like how to move forward in something, but you care about this. You want there to be forward movement. And there's some sort of change that's coming in that you're not ready for this change. You're not wanting this change. Or maybe you're realizing a change is necessary in your environment. But you're not wanting to do things differently than what you've been doing them. But at the same time, you want to have a stable environment. You want to have a nurturing environment. And you want to know the truth. You want to understand something. Somebody might have said something as well. And now you're like, I want to know the truth or else I'm going to move. I'm going to leave the situation alone. Like, I get a sense here, a strong sense here about loving and nurturing yourself. Not being open to too many opportunities or feeling like you don't have a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. And wanting the truth in a situation. Wanting to do things differently, wanting to have clarity in a situation. All right, Dee, let me know if this resonates with you and if you have any questions. 10 of Cups. I feel like this is this situation or this download, this information has been in regards to your home environment or the potential of you being happy or finding your forever comfort place. Okay. So there might be a sense of like feeling like you're getting to know yourself more, but there's not a lot of opportunities where you're living right now. But you want to learn more. I feel like you're trying to like invest in the, like with the Queen of Pentacles here, it's like it's thought energy. It could be a feminine energy, but I feel like more than anything, it's a thought energy about how do you nurture something. And if it's worthy of being nurtured, especially with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, I feel like you feel secluded. You feel like there's little options. Maybe you moved into a small town and it's like there's little options here to do what I want to do or learn more or progress forward. But you're loving it where you're at. You're enjoying it. I feel like you've enjoyed this move. You've learned a lot. You might have met a lot of new people. But there's a sense here of like there's not, like, other than the love you're giving to yourself, there's not a lot of warm and fuzzy feelings here. Hold on. It might feel like it's a boring, like, I don't know if you moved for work or moved out of inspiration, but it's a feeling like there's like little opportunities. So either you move to a big city that it's really busy and people aren't very like warm and fuzzy, or this move that you made, you're starting to see things differently. You're starting to love yourself and put energy into yourself or understand yourself better. But there's this lack of opportunities here. There's this lack of people. Like, people don't just talk. People don't open up. Maybe you don't feel like you know people. Like, you don't have friends where you're at. And there's a piece of you that's kind of like missing home, missing the connections that you had before. But feeling grounded where you're at. So you're going to invest the energy there, but you're not really sure who to invest in. And who's a friend. Like, who's a friend versus who's somebody who's going to just like ignore me and take advantage of me. Okay. Let's see. Will there be love interest? I feel like right now, love, like it would be nice to have, right? But the love that you're receiving is what you're giving to yourself right now. Let's see if there's a love that's going to come in, though. It's like there's not a lot of opportunities. You're having to like focus on learning. You're focusing on like communicating or like learning something and investing in yourself, putting energy and support into yourself. Is love going to come in for D? Is love coming in for D? And if so, what about this person and how does she meet them? Give us some awareness about this person that may come in and when they will come in. Is love coming in for D in the near future? Is love coming in for D in the near future? Last shuffle. Is love coming in for D in the near future? Is love coming in for D in the near future? Yes. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the High Priestess. So this is not a good message. Don't be so eager to have somebody to spend time with that you end up settling with the wrong person. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Right now, it's more beneficial for you to focus on yourself and your stability and like where you want your life to go instead of focusing on a person. There is somebody who is going to come in for you. You're going to feel happy and feel like, oh, this is what I've been needing. This is the only thing I need left. But that person, I don't know if there's a sense of them using you or needing you to fulfill their wishes or something, but like it goes very quickly from feeling like it's balanced and it's good to like, oh my God, this is a burden. This is more than I signed up for. And then you have the High Priestess. So I don't know if this person keeps secrets or if like your intuition is going to tell you that this is a burden. Like not to like trust your intuition always. Use your discernment. I feel like there's a sense here like you're focused too much on, not too much, but you're focused on your stability and long-term. I heard long-term longevity for yourself right now. And you might get bored of that. And like, oh, I want to be in a connection. I want somebody to go have fun with. I want somebody to have dates with. I want somebody to hug and spend my evenings with. And I feel like somebody like might notice that about you. Like you're ready for a connection and think like so when this person comes in, it's like it will feel balanced, but there's a sense of it turns into a burden more than it's worthy of, like pretty quickly actually. You go from the Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. That's like, oh, this is balanced, this is good, to, oh my God, like I can't deal with this anymore. But you're not going to want to tell anybody about it either. You're not going to want to like express yourself. So just use your intuition, trust your discernment, because not everything that glitters is gold. Yeah, Milani, I see you. But like I have a lot of people on my reading list today. So the only way to ensure you're going to get your reading today or to cut the list is by sending a tip or donation. And once like, hold on, let me show you guys, because you guys keep doing this shit to me. It's annoying for me, actually. This is all the people I have on my list, okay? Only the people who have check marks have gotten readings so far today. And I still have a lot more people to do. So if you're coming in at the end of the list, Milani, where are you? Milani. You're right here. So yes, you're on the list. There's people underneath you, but there's a lot of people before you. So like I'm doing the best that I can. Everybody getting an attitude because, oh, it's right now, it should have been right now. The only way to ensure it is to send me a tip or a donation. You're going to cut the list. Other than that, I'm going to run out of time. I'm a human. I'm not a robot. I might need sleep. I might need food. I might need to go to the restroom. I might need something. And right now I'm finishing Dee's reading. Then I'm going to get off here and go to Starbucks, and then I'll be back. I'm going to pick up the readings where I left off. But the people who are going to like kind of be rude about it, they're getting cut off the list. So just be patient. I'm trying to be patient with you guys. I hope you're patient with me. I'm a human being. I'm not a robot. So be patient. And also, I'm kind of a little bit aggravated because somebody did that shit to me the other day. So, like, I'm frustrated about the people who are, like, I don't know. Just be patient. I will get to you. I will get to you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to leave this here. Should Dee sell her old property? Should Dee sell the old property? Should Dee sell the old property? Should Dee sell the old property? Last shuffle. Should Dee sell the old property? So you have the 9 of Wands, the Death card, the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles, sorry. The 4 of Pentacles was hiding underneath the Death card. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay. I feel like, no, you should not sell your old property. There's a sense here, like, I feel like right now, if you choose to do it in the future, that's fine, but right now is not the right time for you. There's a sense of being defensive about an ending, but this ending, like, you're holding on to it, expecting it. But there's, like, you have the 6 of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Like, I feel like you have a long sense of nostalgia. I don't know, somebody's also trying to talk you into it. You have the Devil with the 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. So whatever you're inspired to do, do that. Don't do what a reading necessarily tells you. Do what you're inspired to do. Do what Spirit is telling you to do. But there's a sense here of, like, it's because of this toxic energy. It's because, like, maybe you're having this doubt mindset. Maybe you're feeling like now's the only opportunity, or like, oh, I have to. I don't know, if you have to pay for it and you can't afford that, definitely think about renting it out. See what other options are available to you. But there's a sense here about being defensive, about holding on to something too tight when something needs to end. So yes, you might need to sell your property, but I feel like it's more than just selling it. You need to hold on to it for a period of time while you try to figure out something else out. Like, are you ever going to want to go back there again? Are you ever going to want to have an additional income? Because instead of selling it, you could rent it out. You have the ability to do anything you're wanting to do. I feel like there's a lot of nostalgic feelings with this property, and it's going to cause you to, like, think differently. Like, if you sell it, then, like, okay, you go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles. So being defensive, and then, like, oh, I shouldn't have hold on to it. And then actually, I wish I would have held on to it, to, like, okay, I'm going to sell it with the Death card here. But then you have the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. It's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and sell it, but I'm so nostalgic about it. I wish I would have kept it. And then you have the Devil here with the 7 of Swords. I feel like the only reason that you're contemplating selling the property is because you feel like by holding on to it, maybe you're going to put yourself in a bad position, or maybe somebody else is telling you to sell it. Whatever it is, own your power. Know that you have the ability to sell it at any point in time when you're ready to. And if you were to sell it right now, would you make a good profit? Would that profit be good enough to let go of the past? Like, you've had this property for a while, and I felt like there's like by something ending, it's going to cause you to feel like a loss of nostalgia. So if you're okay with that, then do what you're inspired to do. Health-wise, anything health-wise. Is there anything health-wise for you? How's Dee's health? Last shuffle. King of Wands. I feel like there's something, you might have something going on with your stomach or in that area right now, but I feel like it's more, what are those called? I forget what they're called, but like when you stress yourself out, what is it called? There's something that you create within your body by stressing yourself out too much and having a lot of anxiety. I forgot what they're called. They're like, it's like blood pockets, kind of. Ulcers. Yes, ulcers. That's what I'm sensing. Ulcers. They're made out of stress, and it's in your stomach area. I feel like you just need to like calm your energy down. They're like you're stressing about too much things. So if for you, if letting go of your property is going to help you to like alleviate some stress, sell your property. But also understand you're going to have that sense of nostalgia. But you can also like your memories, amazing. Pictures, amazing. If it's better for you. Okay, no. Why? So why about this move caused that much tension? Why? What about this move that caused you to have that much stress within you? Is it because like the environment you moved to or where you moved from? Is it lack of confidence within yourself? Is it feeling like a lot of tension because not knowing what's going to happen? There's a lot of things, like we don't control the future. We can't do anything about the past. All we can do is right now. So find a way to calm down your energy and relax. Like remind yourself things are always working out for the greater good. Things are going to get better all the time. But you have to love yourself first and foremost. You have to follow your intuition. Like you have to go with the flow. Like if it's too hard, don't deal with it. That includes keeping this house. If you want to keep this property, then figure out like, okay, maybe I can rent it. And if you don't want to go through that, okay, see about hiring a property management company who's going to deal with all that for you. There's things that you can do if you want to hold on to it. Likewise, if it's too much stress, you don't have to. You can figure out like what profit are you going to make on it by selling it. It's okay. You can attend school and like if you're in college, you could be 100 years old and doing your classes. If you're getting your high school diploma, which it's probably past that point, but if that's an issue, get your GED instead of your diploma. There's always an option. And by feeling like this is my only chance, this is my only time, you're making this ulcers worse for you. You're stressing yourself out more than you need to be. Instead, you need to be easing up your energy. You need to be finding stress relief ways and meditate. There's this breathing technique too. Helps you to calm down, helps you to center, helps you to think clearly. Take deep breaths throughout the day. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through your nose. Hold it for like 3 to 5 seconds and then slowly release it and do that multiple times. That's like a process to tell your brain it's okay. I'm safe. Everything's okay. And remind yourself too, I'm safe. Everything's okay. You need to find a way to really ground this stress so that it dissipates. Be confident in yourself. Know that everything's working out for your greater good. The Two of Swords and the Star card. Yeah, you're going to have healing. You're going to have some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. The Star card speaks about wish fulfillment and or healing. So you're not going to see this coming in yet, but I feel like the more that you focus your energy on relaxing and letting go of the stress, letting go of the pressure, you're going to start to feel better. And the more you feel better, the more healing that you do internally. You have the King of Cups. Start to love yourself. Put yourself as your primary focus. Like whatever you enjoy doing, do that more often. If you like reading books, go to the library, rent some books. If you like flowers, go to a nursery, walk around, or like, I don't know how movable you are right now, but if you need to get one of those little, like me, when I have my back hurting really bad, I ride in one of those motorized things in Walmart. Like I do what I need to do to be able to do what I need to do. So you need to own your energy and stop allowing anything or anyone to stress you out. Yes, but make sure, like, as long as you can, like, it's a lot of sugar. So as long as you're okay with the sugar, then do that. You might also need to have a checkup with the doctor just to get a current evaluation, maybe even a second, what is it called? Second opinion. But there's something here about like owning your energy, and you're going to have healing. You're definitely going to have healing, but you're not seeing it coming in yet. It's like right now, you're stuck in this stress. Right now, you're stuck in all this tension about everything you got to do. But the more you focus on doing the things that you love, the things that you're inspired for, and acting on it, that's going to make you start to feel better. And the more better you feel, the better you get. Good. So do that. Like, and like, don't even, like, if you don't want to, don't force your energy. Like, okay, today I feel good, but I really don't feel like walking. So don't get one of the carts. I'm not old. I'm old, but I'm not old. I'm 40 years old. I feel like I'm healthy. I don't have any major issues. I get like back pain sometimes because I got rear-ended a bunch of times. And like my anxiety sometimes will like get the best of me, but I focus on my breathing. I calm myself down. I remind myself that things are always working out for my greater good. God has never let me down, nor has he in the past, nor will he in the future. He, she, it, they, however that works. But there's a sense of like you have the ability, because you're the master manifester. You have the ability to decide if something's going to stress you out and get you worked up, or if you're just going to like let go and let God. Trust the process. Go with the flow, the path of least resistance. Things are going to work out for you. But you first have to do what you're inspired to do and start to trust yourself. Trust the process. Don't allow yourself to get worked up and frazzled and stressed out, because that's not helping you. That's just making things worse. Okay, let's get Spirit's advice. Actually, you know what? We're going to do something else for you. I don't know if we're going to come back to Spirit's advice in this way, but definitely we're going to get, where's it at? Okay, so Isis Oracle. I like to do, me personally, I do these readings when I'm kind of stressed out and when I'm like, okay, I don't feel like reading cards right now, because it actually kind of does the work for you. You just have to pull the cards out and read what the cards say, and it tells you what each card represents and all that. So we're going to do this for you. It's 5 cards. Sometimes more comes out, and then I read those as well if they come out, but it's at least 5 cards. Card 1 is going to represent what's the main issue on a spiritual level right now for you. The second card is how can you best heal that in your day-to-day. The third card is what is the gift or outcome of this situation going to be. The fourth card is the biggest challenge for you in this, biggest challenge or opportunity for you to receive the best outcome. The fifth card is guidance, the best guidance Spirit has for you to help you with this situation. All right, what do you have for D? D. All right, last shuffle. D. All right, D. What do you have? We're going to look at this, but we're also going to pull more. What do you have for D? Shit. Okay, I think all of them came out right now. Okay. Okay. For what's the biggest issue right now, you actually got 2 cards. You have Pyramid of Light, physical, hold on. Pyramid of Light, psychic protection. So that's what the front of it looks like. And then that's the back of it. And it says, as a being of light, darker energies may at times seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear, only more awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time for that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. And the second obstacle that you're dealing with is the dark mysteries. And then here's the back of the card. And this card says the dark goddesses calls you to hear. Hold on. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper intention. Hold on. Your time for deeper initiation is here. So it's like, are you going to choose to release this fear? Are you going to release these obstacles that you've been having and step into the light, step into releasing it? And then how can you best heal that? The dark chamber. Okay, hold on. So the second card is how can you best heal that in your day-to-day life? The card you got was the dark healing chamber. I like that for you. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and being the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy within or without is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. Yeah, and being that you've developed ulcers, I feel like there's something within you that was fighting against you. Like when we don't align with ourselves, that causes conflict. It's like, I know I should be doing this, but I don't think it's possible. And then it makes some sort of like opposition internally. And when we have internally opposition, that's when we start to manifest like illnesses. Okay. And then what will the gift or outcome of this be? Temple of Carnelian. Carnelian is an amazing crystal. It's red. Sometimes it has like little I have a lot of it in my little crystal or my flower things. Most of my crystals are put away, so unfortunately I don't have any right here that I could show you. Carnelian, that's how you spell it. If you don't have any, look it up and like maybe have some, get some. And if you don't have any, that's fine. You can focus on the energy. Carnelian is basically allows you to connect with your intuition and ground your energy, and allows you to like focus on what you're manifesting, focus on what you want, focus on your passion, focus on the things that inspire you. Okay. It is time to trust your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, and are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Sorry. And then the fourth card is, what is the biggest challenge or opportunity for me to get to the best outcome? Soul retrieval. Okay. Soul retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing takes place is leading you to wholeness. All right, and then the last cards you have are, what special guidance is there to help you to resolve this in the best way now? You have Serpent of Fire. So that's the card. And that's the back of it. And this card says, Serpent of Fire, do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. And then the next card is also the same. What guidance is there to help you to restore this in the best way now? Flower of Life. And this card says, Flower of Life, you are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is your time for your blossoming. And then hold on. I dropped these, so yes, Spirit wants to talk about some of this too. But let me get these cleared up first. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Advice for D. Advice for D. Advice for D. Last shuffle. Advice. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, which you also had up here. That talks about finding your passion and acting in it, doing the things that you're inspired to do, the things that feel good for you. Let's see. There's a hurt that you've experienced. Spirit's telling you to acknowledge this, and you need to bring truth to it. You need to accept it. No, we can't go back and change the past, but we can heal from that energy in our present moment. We don't have to constantly keep reliving the past, but we also don't have to have ourselves held accountable for mistakes that we made in the past or things that we did that we wish we didn't do. Find your passion again. Move towards the things that you're inspired to move towards. Use your intuition. Trust your discernment. Use your instincts. You have a strong intuition. You need to start using it. Stop doubting it. Focus on your stability. Focus on the long-term gains that you have the ability to tap into. There's some sort of healing that you need to go through or experience. There's a healing, but this isn't just physical. This is also mental and emotional healing that you need to release these traumas from. And then you have the Nine of Wands. You have not been, you haven't lived the life you wanted to live. You haven't been super happy with everything that's happened or that's taken place. There's a sense here about being defensive about your forward movement, but moving forward. Protect yourself. Take a break. Take a break. Have a moment of rest, but also don't give up. Don't give up. Be prepared to continue to fight your journey. There's still more for you to experience. There's still more for you to do. Feel how you're feeling. Allow yourself to feel that. Don't judge yourself for how you're feeling. Just acknowledge how you're feeling. And respect yourself. And move forward and start to do the things that you're passionate and inspired to do. All right, D. Do you have any other questions? Yeah, you got to put yourself first, girl. Make yourself a priority. Allow yourself to heal. Be truthful with yourself about how you're feeling, and then let it go. Release it. You don't have to keep that energy pent up inside of you. And also don't deny yourself feeling how you're feeling. You're feeling how you're feeling. And the best you can do is acknowledge it. And once you acknowledge it, it dissipates. Don't give opposition power. Don't give your disappointments power by refusing them. Yes, I'm a little bit concerned about this. You need to have a dialogue with yourself. I'm kind of concerned about this. I feel a little unsure about this, but I know everything's always working for my greater good. I know my intuition is always guiding my steps, and I know spirit guides my intuition. So there's nothing that's going to cause me to fall. There's no hurdles. You have your own power. Don't give it away, and don't deny it by minimizing yourself or rejecting your true, authentic feelings. Acknowledge how you feel. All right, Emma, I'll put you on the list, but I'm going to get off here for a break in a minute. Definitely don't doubt. If it was put on your soul for a reason, it's there for a reason. It's not there to ignore yourself or to doubt yourself. It's also not there for you to be mean to yourself. You need to be loving and kind and compassionate towards yourself. Be your own best friend. All right, Emma, I have you on the list. I'm actually getting ready to end this one particular reading so I can take a break. Go get some Starbucks, rest my back. My back's hurting from sitting in this position for so long. But I will be back on here this evening as well as tomorrow and Monday too. But I got laundry and I got things I got to do. So I'll be in and out a couple different times. But I have my list and you are on the list. And also, if you don't want to wait, you can also, once I close out this reading, you can go and put a comment with your question, and I will respond to you with a reading that way as well. You're welcome. I appreciate you being here. All right, Dee, I'm going to go ahead and end it with you here right now, too. Please make yourself a priority, focusing on following your intuition, trusting your instincts, using your discernment, acknowledge how you feel. How you feel is perfectly okay. You don't have to agree with it all the time. You don't have to like it, but you have to acknowledge it. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to love yourself and put yourself first. Don't be an enemy to yourself. Be a friend. Be kind and compassionate towards yourself. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I hope to see you soon. And I hope the next time we have any contact with each other that you're telling me how you're feeling better and you're working on getting better, because once you start to feel better, these ulcers will go away. Take care, you too. Put yourself as a priority. If you want to rest, rest. Don't allow anybody to tell you something's not possible. If it was brought to you, you will be brought through it. Also, there's something about owning your intuition, trusting your feelings, and not minimizing yourself, not dismissing yourself. Be authentic with yourself. Be your best friend right now. I love you. I appreciate you. Until next time, I'll see you later. Sending you lots of love and light and praying for your healing. Bye.